This day 335 of evolving into a star seed, the new you, your spiritual journey, whatever you got going on in your life, it's supposed to be happening right now. I go through moments in the morning where I drag my feet getting up here to get on this platform. It's currently 7:40 a.m. How coincidental. Yeah. So I drag my feet sometimes in the morning, getting up. Those number 7:40 might be important to you. Also, 7:12 was the time I got out the bed. So those might be important numbers to you as well, if you're part of my collective. But drink you some water in the morning. Water has oxygen in it. Hydrogen and oxygen literally bonded to make a liquid. Put that liquid inside of your body and oxygenate your insides. Also, if you haven't already, go on my website, link down in the description. Order some golden elimination from me. Okay? Order. Get you a parasite detox capsule. Get those parasites out your brain. Get those parasites out your waist. Get the parasites out. Get them out, get them out, get them out. If it's a bad spirit, if it's a bad, look, everything that we feel physically is a manifestation of something that we feel energetically. So if you're feeling sick inside your legs or your head, it's some kind of energetic parasite you got going on. Hey, if you're on this channel, then you know what we talking about, okay? I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. If you're on my channel, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't want to listen to these kinds of things because you're scared of the afterlife, the underworld, spirits, ghosts, and all kinds of paranormal activity, don't fucking listen. Put some music on, go watch TV, and shake in your boots, because this is where we at. This is what, it eventually becomes, regardless of whether you like it or not. So if you don't want to be here for this lesson, if you don't like what I talk about and it creeps you the hell out, don't continue to watch this video. But if all things quantum physics and all things energies, frequencies, vibrations interest you, because it's the same exact talk, it's just a different way to word it, right? Same way you can say hola, you can say hello, bonjour, okay? Arigato, whatever. That probably is not how you say that, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the same way I'm talking about ghosts, paranormal activities, spirits, afterlife, frequencies, vibration, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. I mean, literally science is just spirituality with facts to make it more digestible to the human mind so it doesn't seem so scary. It's the same principle. It's why I always love science. My whole entire life, I love science. I was always a science nerd. I loved biology. I hated chemistry, though. Probably why I don't get along with many people. But I loved biology. I loved science, even matter and energy. Back in 9th grade, I just always was a science geek. So science was my thing. So let's get right into it. Ain't no thing but to do it. So again, I take 4 of my capsules every rising. Again, parasite detox is very, very, very important. Getting parasites out of your body so that you can actually ingest, digest, and make sure you're having a bowel movement at least once or twice a day. If you're not pooping once or twice a day, there's something wrong with your insides. Just a reminder. And also spiritually, when you're doing these detoxes, going inside and imagining your organs and imagining white light going through your stomach and imagine the white light in your intestine lining, like, really understand that if this is all energy and we're not actually solid beings, we're actually just matter and energy and atoms shaking at a certain frequency, you've got to also do the work and look at your organs internally and put light in your heart, put light in your lungs, put light in your throat, put light in your esophagus, really get inside of yourself and put light in your body, right? Because we're all just frequencies. Now, of course, stabilize that frequency at times. Sometimes you got to slow stuff down. Or you could speed it up and be a whole portal, whatever you like to do. I can't tell you how to move your energy, but you can also tell me how to move mine, okay? That's the wonderful thing about science and spirituality and energy. I can't tell a green light that it's got to be green. It's going to tell me when it's going to be green. Or rather, I can't tell the grass to be blue. I mean, I could try to energetically, genetically modify it, but I can't tell it to be blue. Okay? It's crystal glacier water. I got this from the dollar store. Got a big old pack of these. Spring water is so essential. A lot of people don't want to get spring water. A lot of people want to get, you know, other things. What's up, Kian? I hope I said that right. But make sure you're drinking your water. I haven't been drinking my water lately. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I usually would drink like 4 or 5 bottles a day. Like when I was living in my car, oh my gosh, the fact that I was in my car during summertime, I would literally have like 2 to 5 coconut Vita Coco waters. Oh, shout out to y'all in London. I'm in Silver Spring, Maryland, right close to DC, United States. So when I was living in my car, I literally would drink like at least 5 things of coconut water. And I feel like that's why I feel different, because now I'm drinking spring water, which is still good, but it just feels like it don't coat my insides like coconut water used to. You understand what I'm saying? She said, y'all not gonna get me. Not the alien picture. Mm, but yeah. I can taste the oregano oil in them pills. But yes, those parasite detox capsules will get anything out of your body. They can get herpes out of your body. They can get anything else out of there. So let's get into the lesson of the day. Today, we're going to talk about cosmic evolution, vibrations, frequencies. What does this mean on your spiritual journey at this point? Okay, when you get to the point where you start understanding you have God body energy and like everything is not solid, everything is a vibration, right? You start altering your vibration. This is why, I don't want to disrespect her. I don't hate her, but I can't stand my neighbor because a lot of times she just starts stomping on the floor. It's like you disturbing my vibration in my household. Like my house is vibrating at this frequency right now. And then you just stomped it and you just threw off the vibration of the house. And I'm disturbed. Like I don't understand why you feel like you have the right to do that. Right? Because everybody's vibrating at their own frequency. Like if I vibrate faster than you, which makes me hot, or vice versa, why do you feel like you should be stomping on the floor, messing with the vibration? So I'll sometimes vibrate back, hit the ceiling with a broomstick or something like that. Like, hey, what are you doing? Come on, man. Like we both gotta exist in this space. Sometimes you get the vibration lead and sometimes I gotta get the vibrational lead. But when you can't control what other people do and you have to only control what you do, the best thing to do is go on Apple Music and listen to my affirmation playlist. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Ugh. All right. So here, oh, nope, we're not gonna go on the internet. I mean, we're gonna go on the internet, but let's do this. Songs. Let's go to artists. Let's go to my name, Euphoria. And yes, I'm on actual Apple Music and all streaming platforms. This is really me. These are really my albums. I'm really getting streams and getting paid to have my music played in real life. Yeah. So, still working on my way up the ladder though. Still getting there. But I'm still getting paid for my streams, okay? Contrary to popular belief. And I've learned that it's actually easier to sell clips and EPs and songs. I need to get back on Clubhouse and start doing that again. But anywho, let's get into the affirmation playlist. So this one is going to be Phoenix Rise. So Road to Euphoria Volume 3. This is Road to Euphoria Volume 3. Right? The name of the album is Phoenix Rise. So we're going to listen to the full album. So I've done obviously 3 volumes of Road to Euphoria. I'm working on volume number 4. I don't know if I'm going to do volume number 4, if I'm going to already do the evolution, because I feel like the evolution is happening, which is why I'm singing more, but I have to do more singing songs. I'm still freestyling as we speak, but I got to start singing more. So we're working on that. So as soon as I finish that, we'll start doing more of that. But yeah, we're focusing on the heart chakra right now today. But let's go through the affirmation album. So this is what you do if you start feeling your vibrations off. You listen to something like this. I am ready. And we'll just let that play in the background. I am ready You see the flutes just make you to explore. The flutes feel good, right? I'm ready. The flutes just vibrate at a nice frequency. What's up, Nat? I'm ready. Nashley? To tour. I'm ready. I'll be right back. I'll let y'all listen to this real quick. Let me get my chapstick. My lips are dry. I'm ready to be free. Okay. This is an affirmation for the root chakra to get you grounded, in yourself. So let's tap in. I am capable of making a way. I am capable of being okay. My place. I couldn't see my capability. I was moving so distastefully. I was my own catastrophe. No longer an enemy to myself. I found my own inner peace. And now I find so much ease at just being me. So this is why we're focusing on the root chakra with this song. Your legs, your knees, your feet, your hips, the soles of your feet. So, with all that being said, it was mental. I had to ease my mental. So with that being said, right, when you start to understand that each chakra point in the body, they give you this to help you stack yourself up. I made a song for every single chakra. You don't feel good? Listen to something that stimulates your chakras every morning. You don't have to energy vamp nobody else. You don't have to go to everybody's house and stab them up. Now, if you are clearing your energy of everybody that you dealt with the next day or the day before, that's fine. Call your energy back. And I call my energy back by imagining every single person that I dealt with. And I, look, open up the valve. I only want to take what's mine, or give them back what's theirs. Give them back their energy. Give me back my energy. Give them back their energy from me. Take back my energy from them. So that we are equalized. So that whatever I come with and whatever I hold is mine. Right? And when you learn to do that every day, you get the opportunity to be in your own energy and not define yourself by somebody else's definition energetically, their energetic signature. Because when it comes to energies and frequencies, remember, we're not solid beings. We look solid, but we got blood running through our cheeks that could make us look more plump or more sunken in. The more water you drink, the more full, more plump you look. When you start to be dehydrated, your lips get dry, your eyes are dry, your vagina might get dry for some of us. Not me. I ain't never had them problems personally. Your mouth might feel dry. Child, did you subscribe to the channel, sir? Before we start asking for shout outs and stuff. How are you subscribed? But your skin will get dry. So you have to make sure that you're understanding that you look solid to yourself. But we're vibrating all over. Our body's vibrating. Our heart is vibrating. Our thymus chakra is vibrating. Our brain is vibrating. Our tongue is vibrating. Your toes are vibrating. Your hips are vibrating. Your knees are vibrating. Every part of your body is vibrating. And when you remember that and remind yourself to reactivate those points in the body, my throat is vibrating. My chest is vibrating. When you remind yourself of all your organs, like even every morning, just not just your chakras, because this is just a black space with just some lights down the middle. Remind yourself of all your organs. I got a rectum. I got an anus. Why that feels like that's spinning in a circle is weird. Throw that ass in a circle. Anywho. I'm not gonna ask. Everything moves in spirals and synchronicities though. But yeah, you gotta remind yourself of all your body parts every morning. Like, okay, I got an anus, I got a rectum. Okay, I got intestines. Okay. I got large intestines. Okay. I got a liver. I got a stomach. You know, I got a diaphragm. Right? I got lungs. I got a heart. I got ribs. I got bones. Then out of nowhere, you just start to feel your consciousness come back to your body. You're like, hold up. I got elbows. I got shoulders. And you start feeling yourself in your body. You're like, so what the hell was that I was just feeling that wasn't me? Then you'll start to understand why there's a difference between how your soul feels and how your body feels. But when you make your body and your mind and your soul aware of each other, see your soul, you'll start to realize it might be an energy that's in front of you that's riding you. You understand how you can literally be sitting here in an energy that's not even yours? If you don't remind yourself, I got a throat. I got a neck. I got a neck. I got a spine in my neck. I got a cranium. I have a skull. I have a brain. I have a nucleus inside of my brain. I have a hypothalamus. I have eyeballs. I have a third eye. I have hair. The top of my head feels weird though. But I have the top of my head. And you remind yourself, like, hold up. I got fingers. I got a shoulder. And then you start to look and you be like, if this is my body, then whose body was I just in that didn't feel like my body? And why does it feel like that body like this? People got a lot of weight that they got to hold on their shoulders that they don't expose to you. And you in their energy not realizing, ooh, that don't feel good. Look, I got my own body. Right? Remind yourself that you have your own body. I, unfortunately, have this space where sometimes I feel like I don't get the ability to govern and sovereignly enjoy myself. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. We're talking about frequencies and vibrations and also reactivating the chakras. That's why I have my affirmation playlist playing in the background. But we're talking about how you have to like sometimes talk to your body like you have to remind I have a nose. And then you wait until you actually feel your nose again. You're like, so then you have to start asking yourself, so whose energy am I feeling? If when I say to myself, I have a nose and I'm feeling my nose, and you feel like, hold on, I feel normal. So what was all that darkness I was feeling, all that other energy? People will attach their energies to you because they're feeling empty. And during the holidays, especially as a spiritual person, it is dangerous for someone who is like myself, empathic, to be around other individuals who don't take spiritual accountability for their actions and things that they do. I need to get my eyebrows microbladed or something. Anywho. So understand that, right? It's people who will be in your energy that don't take accountability for their own stuff. Like, for instance, this lady upstairs, child. She get Lord today. Always trying to get up in the space, always trying to get up in the energy. It's like, girl, I don't even want to be. Mm-mm. 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 Right? It's always somebody trying to go ahead and add in and be like, okay, yeah. Crawl up inside of you. But then you got to do the crawling sometimes and crawl up inside of somebody else too. Understand with energies, frequencies, and vibrations. What's the word that I'm looking for? Sometimes you have to understand who and what you are and what you embody and what you're bringing to the universe, right? Because you can say you want to be an international, universal individual, right? But then you got to remind yourself of what that actually takes to stretch out that far, that wide. Understand what that even means to be able to stretch and reach those heights, those limitations, and still feel whole in yourself, still feel like your own self, like still feel like you. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because Jupiter is pretty big. Oh man, Jupiter's huge. And Earth is big. And Venus is big, I think. Kinda is. Might be a little bit bigger than Earth. I don't know. Venus, right? And then you gotta also get to Mercury, which ain't that big. But then when you finally understand, oh my God, the whole solar system is inside of my body and I got to embody it and be a woman and be cosmic and grow and stretch myself to a different length or height or boundary that I've never been able to expand to. That frequency requires a lot from you. Accountability, authenticity, being empowered, knowing your limitations, knowing when to say no. Because when your energy gets to that divine cosmic level, people know it and they just want to buy in. They want to tap in. They want a piece. They want to be a part of. And not everybody's even ready to handle that level of stretch yet. They haven't stretched themselves that far yet. And you're trying to lead them there, but they don't want to follow you. They want you to follow them. Like literally, I just stretch myself back to that because I've been that for a while now. Like since all the planets lined up and the moon was lined up with the planets and it was a straight line for like 3 days. I did that whole meditation that day. I aligned myself and, did my cosmic thing. I did my work. I did my work. Okay, I did my work. I did what I was supposed to do. Right? I had tapped into my divinity that day. I tapped in. However, people will come around and want to join you. And sometimes, like even right now, I feel somebody hopping in my energy. I feel like I'm getting hives on my back. to have to hold space for people who aren't necessarily ready or just now getting in or really learning, or even both of y'all know something, but it's like they have a different level of, like, maybe they did it but they got wings, right? They're still they've went that far, but they're now building on that body, right? That part of the frequencies and vibrations and cosmic understanding, it takes you to the space of like, okay, so now we're here and now we know what we are, but what do we do with it? Because a lot of people don't take advantage of that position and hold it with elegance. Like some people will use that position to create problems and chaos in each other's lives. When I found out I was that cosmic, I never did it with like intentions to hurt nobody. I'm like, oh shoot, this is so beautiful. Wow, the whole solar system. Oh my God, all these rings. This is beautiful. Like, this is an amazing understanding of myself. I would have never even thought like this. And then I thought, and I'm like, oh, and it can get even bigger than that. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Like, I'm just thinking in that sense, as soon as you start doing that, everybody, like, oh, what do you know? Why do you seem so powerful? Like the whole summer, I was getting traced down by people, police cars. Every time I meditated, would start driving past me. I'm sitting here meditating at the waterfall. I can't even meditate in peace. Because once you start to understand who and what you are and embody it, it disrupts the main frequency of the matrix in the world that we live in. That's why people will say stuff like, we're breaking the mold of the matrix, or we're leaving the matrix, or we're shifting our timeline. Because not everybody is on that same type of time where you understand how genuinely huge you are and how that contributes to everything around you. And how, if you are that big, you can't let certain things in your energy and your frequency because you're affecting everybody at that point. Every single body is relying on you to hold a frequency of authenticity, power, peace, love, joy, and you're sitting here trying to make somebody else have a bad day. Like, that's not, no, that's not goal spiritually. So every time I try to stretch myself and remind myself who I am, right? Because you got to also remind yourself of who you are, right? And then live in that beautifulness, and then keep certain stuff out of the storyline. That frequency is hard to uphold, and that's why it's good to have sister circles. Now, I'm still working on building mine. The issue is though, yeah, I do. Nice to see you again. When you're building a sister circle, you have to know that the person that you're building with actually thinks like you, operates like you, and wants to see the same things as you, has the same goals. So if I build a sister circle, but they like, yeah, but we ain't gonna sit here and nurture your son. Like, if your son come around, it's like, what is his energy doing here? Ew, it feels negative. Well, his father's in prison, so he's sometimes gonna need a little extra uplift. And prison lives do matter, because we know about over incarceration and things like that. We know what's going on with ICE. We know what's going on in the system. So to sit here and try to push somebody out just because of an energy that's attached to them is ridiculous. Like, girl, that's not divine at all. Because last time I checked, we all live in the same solar system, even if we don't live in the same frequency in the solar system. So at the end of the day, for us all to coexist, unless you want this whole entire world to rupture and blow up, we have to act like each other exists. Now, how much energy you pour into that vibration can, because every single, what's up, Argentina, every single body of water isn't attached to every single body of water. Like, the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean touch, but the line of demarcation that we always see when people are like swimming over them, or like, it's just somehow those two bodies of water just don't mix. It's a line in the ocean. Still trying to figure out how that happened, right? How the water on this side is more dense, more salty. This one's more warm, more that, like, like, if we know things like that exist on the planet, we got to understand that we can be two bodies of water and still not touch, right? Right. So, with that being said, that's when you have to hop into your authority as the woman that's leading and say, okay, well, in this space that we're in, we're going to be conducting ourselves in this way. Like today's Sunday, for instance, I'm about to go to the dollar store, go get me some comment, and go ahead and clean my bathroom from top to bottom, get the kitchen clean, wash all the dishes, do the laundry, wash the bed sheets. It's cleaning day for me, right? So I'm not leaving the house. So somebody might say, oh, she ain't. Look, I'm not taking a shower until my whole house is clean. I don't care. I'm not taking my shower in the morning just to clean the whole house. I'm going to the dollar store. It should be open in a few minutes or a few moments. I'm gonna go get the bleach. Uh, is it not Sunday? I thought, yeah, it's supposed to be Sunday. Oh, it's Saturday, so I guess I won't be doing it till tomorrow. But I'm gonna go get the stuff from the store today. Okay? So I'm gonna go get the stuff from the store today so that on Sunday when I wake up, I could just get straight to it. Take me through there, take me through there. Shut up. Oh man. I thought today had already passed. I'm sorry, I be living in the future sometimes. My bad. I'm like, where she live at? Shut up. Saturn. So today is Saturday, and you know Saturn went direct on Thanksgiving. So if your knees were starting to hurt during Thanksgiving, that's normal because Saturn had just went direct. If anyone didn't know, Saturn is the chakra where your knees are at. Neptune is your ankles. Pluto is your feet. So Saturn went direct on Thanksgiving. So I hope y'all got alignments with y'all knees and stuff. Get y'all knees together on Thanksgiving. Okay. What else? Okay, when it comes to frequencies and vibrations, I'm also learning that you can kind of manipulate. That's crazy because my knees did hurt yesterday and now they feel good today. Yeah, my knees were feeling like shit. I had to do a lot of spirit. Look, if you in my collective, your knees was probably hurting because I was going through it yesterday. I had to meditate today and really get my shit together. Like, ooh. Woo! What's up from South Africa? What's up there? Oh, okay, South Africa. We got Argentina, South Africa. Okay, internationality. I love to see it. Thank you guys for being here. Euphoria, you missed me. I'm not really good at missing people, but I'm gonna try to say yes. Okay. So, with all these things being stated and said and known about ourselves, you can either think about all of these things outside of yourself, like I'm all the planets and everything is out aligned outside of me, or you could think you are your womb and all the planets are aligned in your womb, and you know, align all those and then align those up with the other three chakras up above, the moon, the sun, Sirius, and you know, really align yourselves like you are cosmic, like you are space, like you are out in the freaking, like we outside. And reactivate your gifts. I miss a lot of people. Just walk right past them though. LOL. Yeah, sometimes I don't be missing people either though. Yeah, like my ex called me last night. I was asleep and I put my phone on the floor. Surprisingly, usually my phone is on the bed so I can hear it vibrate, but it was on the floor last night. God said what he said. So I didn't hear the phone call come through. So I didn't answer. But then I meditated last night. And this is why I brought up the conversation about frequencies and vibrations. This morning I was waking up and I started cleaning out my energy. Like I just start cleaning and clearing, like, you know, detaching from all things that don't serve me. So I have my ways of doing detachment that if you want to learn what I do, you can book me and learn from me and we could talk about it. We could, you know, chat about it and we can make it do what it do, baby. Like I be missing people on purpose so I can keep going the way I'm going. Exactly, that part right there. Okay, so y'all see the new forehead shape? Well, this looks like this more like my son's shape though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's that sideways Shakti Shiva third eye. That's that shoo, that eyeball. Usually, good. I got my other one goes like this though. The bigger one, it's like this. Then there's the other one up here. But I keep that one closed because he's seeing too much. Anyway, so today all my eyes were open because I re-cleared and cleaned out my chakras, right? And I was like, hold on. I started seeing how my ex's energy was like heavily in my aura. I'm talking about like heavy in my aura. Like, yo, wait a minute. Like, hold the freak up. Like, then I'm like, hold on, but this on the left side though. And like what I started seeing, like I'm looking up at my wall on my ceiling, right? And it's dark in my room. The corner just started getting ridiculously dark. and I could feel the presence of energy. Like usually when I think about my ex, I could hear like usually like something will crack in the house, like the window will creak or like the wood around the window will creak, like, or I hear that frequency like that come through. And I heard it, so I'm like, oh, he's outside my window. Okay. Then I felt the cool air like go on my arm. I'm like, oh shit, he in here. Fuck. He looking, he watching, he hears shit. Okay, because when people be sleep, spiritual people, when we sleep, our spirit be going everywhere. Be look like as soon as somebody talk about us while we sleep, what you say? Like we be in the room. Or sometimes we actively go over there and see what's going on, because you can astral project yourself if you get to a certain level of spirituality. You just close your eyes and just be like, and just go see what people doing. But we'll get there. Of course, frequencies, vibrations, levels of spirituality, right? Where you could just actually haunt people. Moo, scary, spooky. So hold on, because my solar plexus is wide open, y'all. Hold on one second. I gotta close up my Mars, like y'all up in there, like y'all gotta chill. So oh hell no, I ain't with all that. No, thank you, sir. I'm good on the offer. No, thank you. Okay, so long story short, I'm sitting in the bed, I'm looking at the ceiling, the room just starts getting really, really dark. And then I could start seeing the energies in my room fighting over me. Okay. Every time I think about my ex's energy, I see a yellow blob on the wall. I used to think it was just so small, but today when I saw it was big and it looked like it was like a triangle like this, and it was like pushing the darkness away back into the corner. It was like trying to keep it light, and it was like going like this, pushing the darkness over. I'm like, hold on. So even though this nigga been toxic all this time, he legitimately would still fight for me. Oh, that's so cute. And I'm talking about on a spiritual level. We're not just talking about like, okay, yeah, if that nigga look at you, then I'm gonna fight him. Like, we talking about my soul could have just got snatched into a whole nother dimension, and this dude is like pushing it down, like, wait, no, go away, get down, stay over there. And I'm like looking at the ceiling, like looking at this, and I could feel it, like I can feel the different frequencies pushing back and forth. Like the dark side just felt so dense and so heavy, and then the light, the yellow, just going. Like, I'm just like, yo. So when you start getting to different levels of spirituality, frequency, and vibration, you can start to see what everybody else can't see. People will be thinking you crazy, like, oh, she's a schizophrenic, she's insane, she's psycho. Like, no, you start seeing shit. You just be like, yo, hey, do you see the color come off that person? Like, I've been doing this for a long time. Like back before COVID, I used to work at the museum, and I was in a particular gallery once. The whole gallery is all white though, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So the whole gallery is all white, and I think I was only eating sushi at the time. Like I was just eating sushi and eating really clean. I think I was vegetarian at the time. I stopped eating chicken by this time, right? And this is before COVID, so this is not no new shit. Like I've been meat free for 3 years. So when I ate cheese when I moved here, my farts have been smelling really bad ever since I ate cheese. And I ate cheese like 3 weeks ago. I'm regretting it now. I'm like, did I just walk into my eternity and now my farts gonna smell like cheese forever? I hope to God, I pray to God that whatever I did to my gut spiritually, cleaning them out, like the cheese, get out my body. Cause like ever since then, like I scratched my scalp, and I'm like, that's why white people smell like that, y'all. It's not because they like half mixed with dogs. It's because they eat cheese. That's why white people smell like that. I'm not trying to make it up. I'm being so serious. Like I'm being like on some scientific, like legitimate, energetic, like you are what you eat from your head to your feet kind of shit. That's why white people are like that. And that's why they smell like that. Because they eat cheese. Cheese is rotten milk. So that's why they smell like that. That's why their hair smells like that when it's wet. Because like my scalp started getting kind of sweaty and hot. And I was like, what the hell is that cheesy ass smell? What the fuck? And I scratched my scalp and it smelled like that. So I'm not trying to be funny. Like I'm being so serious. Like I will say this in front of them. Like this is why they smell like that. Cause I ate cheese for the first time in a long time, and my scalp smelled like that, and my farts have been smelling bad ever since then. Like, and that was 3 weeks ago. I don't even eat pizza. Like when I eat pizza, I'll be like, I'll go to Lido's. I'll say, give me a pizza but no cheese, and put all vegetables on top. So it'll just be all like olives, peppers, all that stuff, and then sauce, and then bread. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So, shoot, where was I at in the story? Oh my God, I done forgot now. Lord, today. Fighting the frequencies, yellow versus black, the heaviness. It was cute, spiritual warfare, frequency. Oh, museum. Okay, so I'm in the museum and I'm only eating veggies at the time. And this is right before they start talking about COVID. Like, I think after I went to this gallery, I think the next day, I started working next to my friend. And she was like, yeah, these Asian people keep coming over here with these masks on, but they got freaking COVID-19 or something in another country. And I'm like, oh my God. And that's when we heard a homeless dude coming, it's going to be zombie apocalypse. And it's crazy because I had had the same dream the day before. But let's go back to when I was in the actual gallery. I'm at a different museum this particular day, and I can hear frequencies more often, right? So I'll be able to know when my supervisor's coming because I could hear it. I hear the like the white noise you hear. Like right now, I want everybody that's in the room, take your teeth and bite down. Do you hear a ringing noise in your ear? Did anyone hear the ringing noise in their ear? Please say yes. Did anyone hear it? What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody in the room. Did anyone else hear it? Did y'all try it yet? Even I have it even when I don't bite down. So there's that noise too, right? That's just always there. But then when you bite down, it gets louder because it's like, you know how Morse code works? How they be like, imagine we have the ability to communicate like that. You need to clean out your energy field then, Delphi. But imagine we have the ability to communicate like that. That's you talking. I can hear it get louder when that's like calling in to someone else who's on the same frequency as you. Like, you can think about a person and then you can do that. These are the things that they don't want us to know about our energy because we have so much shit in our energy. You don't say anything. You just make a phone call and you make a facial expression. I can hear it coming in. I can hear it, like, I feel the energy and I can hear it getting louder, but I can't hear anything. It's just you'll hear or know that someone is calling you. It's like doom, 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 doom. Like, I can hear, you're like 1, 2, 3. So it's like that's a way that we can communicate. Our teeth are crystals. Our pineal, that's my heartbeat. Oh, so I can hear your heartbeat. See, you see what I'm saying? We can get so connected to people, they don't want us to know about how the world works. Frequencies, vibrations. Nikola Tesla said it. If you want to know about the intricacies of the universe, frequencies, vibrations is the way to go. So when you are able to clear your energy enough and connect to someone, you can send that frequency to them because your teeth are crystals, your pineal glands are crystal, your mind's clear. I wish you positivity, strength, power for your day. Oh, I appreciate you, Wayne. How old are you? I just turned 32 about 6 days ago. But yeah, you can literally talk to people with that. Now, it gets deeper. When you get really connected to somebody, you can get to telepathy. Now, there's only a few people that I can hear telepathically. It's people I've been around for years. I literally can hear them talking. But even when I started working at the hair cuttery, oh my God, the way I could just hear them people all the time talking to me, yeah, 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 like, because they were already there. So the whole town was already there because the whole town is literally a crossroads. So everybody's already there in the town. They've been coming there for years. It's like they're already there. So people who are already there usually are the people who can talk telepathically. How we know not to connect with someone? Your heart, your body, how you feel when you get around them. If you start feeling like you're afraid, you turn around. Like, you're just like an animal. A deer get around you, look at you. Oh, I don't know this nigga. And run off. Like, you gotta feel it. You gotta know. But it comes with time, and you have to have less of your own family around you to get your own discernment. You didn't even spell trauma right. So they don't want us to know that we can communicate by simply biting down and fine-tuning our frequencies and talking to other people. So that's where Morse code came from. We are the program. Everything outside of us was replicated to imitate us. Even when it comes to your cell phone, right? Thank you. Hello to you. What about it? So imagine you are your cell phone. Your third eye's right here, your camera. You want to cover your third eye? Cover your phone's camera. You don't want something to come inside your private area? Block off your charger ports. You want to talk louder? Turn up the volume on your phone. You want to blink out your screen? Push the button. Go ghost mode. Everything around you was created to replicate you. So when you start to protect your phone energetically, like putting a bubble or aura of protection around your phone, you're putting a bubble or aura of protection around yourself that blocks you. Because I just did it because I'm on my main phone. I'm recording myself on with you on. Excuse me, but I just put the I just put the bubble of protection around my phone, and I now even hear my vibration even louder. Right? I usually don't block off my private points. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like them open. That was some energy coming out. So you're hip. Okay, so you're hip. But Jesus Christ. The intention is just weird. Let's reverse that. Send that back to the sender. Child. Anyway. That was weird. So some people's focus might try to get you off your focus because people are energy vampires and weird. Can you stop? The fuck? So some people will take advantage of you giving out knowledge. But anyway, like I was saying, frequencies and vibrations. To see energetically what was going on last night on my ceiling, to feel it energetically, to feel that presence, and then to also like get the chance to experience it. Hold on, y'all. It's too much. And then you should read that book if you haven't. I saw the book name. What did you say? The Pineal Gland, The Eye of God by Manly Hall. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. And you see how my mold just randomly got darker where y'all can see it from further away now? Every time I get back on my business or I get back directed towards where I'm supposed to be doing or doing like what I'm supposed to be doing, this gets darker. This is like my North Star. Cause there's videos on here where y'all can barely even see it. But like right now, I'm not even doing anything. I literally just wiped off my face this morning and this is getting darker. You have marks on your body to let you know where to go. Even these ones here. Like this one here and this one here. When I start getting off track, they start getting lighter. Then I got another one over here. And somebody, like I had one since I was a kid, like this one right here. Right? Can y'all see that one? Barely. I didn't used to have this one. I didn't used to have one of these didn't used to be here. But then I started realizing like they would come as like points of like to remind me to connect. So if you have beauty marks, try connecting all your beauty marks on your body. And imagine that makes like your constellation in the stars. So I got like this one here, and I got the one on the back of my neck, then the one right here on my arm. Then I got the ones here on my chest, on the back of my arm. Then I got like the one on my lower back. I got the one over here, so got to connect to this side too. So what's over here? There's one. Oh, there's one on the side. I just realized there's one on my hairline right here. Then that one, there's a few on the back of my arm. On the side of my boobie, I think. And then connect those to all the other ones down there. Then the one on my thigh. And it's like, then the one on my toe and the front of my toe. And it's just like, oh, and then the one on my hands, I forgot. So it's like just to think that God made our bodies in a sense where we have markings all over our bodies to tell us what to do with our energy and where to send it and how to protect ourselves and keep our constellation intact. Like you're literally given marker points. Like, hey, did you connect all your beauty marks today? Did you bite down on your teeth? Are you a psychic? Yeah, I am. It has its own publication, so you can buy it separate from the entire book. Your freckles are showing more because your energy is powerful. Exactly. And every time I find myself getting one, look, you see they're coming in, which is so funny because my son's dad, he ended up with a girl that's just like me, right? Well, I ain't gonna say she's just like me. I want to say that she was also doing locks. She also had one of his sons. She also had red hair, orange hair for a period of time. But she's shorter than me, light skin, and has hips. So it's kind of like everything that I wanted to be. Like, I was like, why I don't have hips? Why I ain't got freckles? I'm like, all these little scars I got on my face, I should have had freckles instead. Oh my God. I realized as time went on that my skin tone started to get lighter and that I started to get freckles. And now my hips are spreading. Strangely enough, I'm thinking to myself to what I know to be true now. When we call ourselves finding a person and we get all connected with them on a spiritual level, especially when you're aware of it, he was aware that he was connected to my soul. I was never aware that he was connected to my soul because I was like just a boyfriend and girlfriend. I was fresh out of high school. Meanwhile, he had already had a spiritual awakening. He was shot at 16, right? So he already knew what he was doing with me, locking in with me like that. I didn't know that back then because I didn't know nothing about spiritual. I mean, I knew about energy and I always felt like I knew something, but my family blocked me off from it my whole entire life. I had to learn everything on my own. Like I didn't have no grandma take me to her altar and show me how she praises her ancestors. I didn't have my mom teach me nothing about my womb. I didn't have my sisters when they finally started learning everything from whoever they was learning from. Nobody taught me nothing. I learned everything and built it on my own, and then I had everything that I learned spiritually stolen from me. Like when I finally learned that I could, like, I had a dream where I'm in an apartment and I'm like swirling this big ring of fire around me. I'm like, why am I swinging this big ring of fire? Like, what is this? Right? And what is this big black pole in front of me? Move this out the way too. But I'm like, so what is this ring of fire like? And I'm like experimenting with it in a dream, and then everybody kind of was just sitting in the apartment. So when I woke up, I started doing it. I'm like, oh my God. And I started feeling the alchemy of my ring of fire. I'm like, oh shoot. I started doing it at my grandmother's house in the shower one time. And ever since then, I can't do it no more. It's like my sister just took every single thing that I learned about myself and she would just steal it for herself. Then yesterday I was meditating. I felt like there was something stuck in the left side of my brain. I'm like, come to find out, it's her. So I'm like, hold up. So bitch, you just pretty much attached yourself to me and then stole my identity spiritually. Yeah, I'm a natural. It's like I am a leader teacher. That's why my life path number is 1. So I just realized I'm like, oh my God, my sister pretty much stole everything that I learned about my soul myself. Maybe because she wasn't taught either. So it's like she's looking at me to teach her, but it's like, okay, girl, you kind of like you leeching at this point. You not teaching anything. And she at the cookout or at the family gathering, like, yeah, look what I can do. I'm like, bitch, that's my shit. What the fuck? She's spinning the big ass golden spiral above her head, like, yeah, look at me. Woo, that's my whole crown chakra. I had a dream that she was at my grandmother's house and she said, let me get the key. Like, she was so happy that I handed her some keys. It was a blue key and a purple key, the throat chakra and the crown chakra. So she's like, yeah, she started laughing, like, I got the keys now. And then I couldn't breathe. And then my mother started being able to breathe instead. And then my brother had a pain in his back. He's like, why don't you just stay with us and just make some more of your golden eggs? And I was like, what the fuck? And it all hit me. These were the 3 people that's been leeching off my spirit that make me feel like I'm dead on the inside. But then they weren't around telling everybody that I'm fucked up. Now, The human level of me is pissed off. The energetic level of me is like, oh, I get it. Because without my energy, they don't have a source because they've gone through their transitions, but I was the one that was whole when they transitioned. So I caught them. So they became attached to me. Like, I guess there was a point in time when my sister wasn't doing really good, and my mom brought me to the hospital to look at my sister while she was in her incubator. She finally made it home right after that. She was born like 4 months early. She's 1 pound, 3 ounces. So I'm looking at my siblings like, y'all don't realize I'm literally y'all mother. But like, you're not mommy. You can't tell us what to do. I'm like, y'all really don't get. I'm really like, y'all really attached to me way deeper than y'all think. Long ago, I've been y'all mother for so long. So I finally started cutting everybody out my energy, trying to take my space back and be to me and my son. She's being a bitch. She's cutting us off. She's a horrible person. It's like, no. I've been mothering y'all my whole life. I've never even got the chance to mother myself. And I take a year to mother myself while being homeless. And y'all don't give me no shelter, no clothes, no food, no nothing, no couch to sleep on, no parking lot to be in and know that I'm safe. I'm sitting here sleeping outside. And the only reason I had a disposition against Hispanic people is because it would be Hispanic boys all around my car, busting off fireworks in the middle of the night, shooting off guns. And I'm waking up. It's they spiritually fucking me and raping me and shit in the spirit. Like, oh shit, she sleep. Let's get some of that while she sleeps. She don't know no better. Don't nobody give a fuck about her. Like, that shit that I went through this past month, this past year. So it's like, I don't have an issue with Hispanic people. It's just that's how I was treated all summer long. I'm sitting here sleeping by the waterfall, meditating, falling asleep. These niggas coming through just I'm waking up, my fucking stomach, my guts hurting. But the shit you got to go through to finally become the most powerful version of you, to become empowered. You be like, oh, all that shit happened so I could find out who the fuck I really am. Like, oh. Okay. Well, now that you feel like you outshine me, right? I got to let you know that I'm still the original. My mom, she was making fun of me at the Thanksgiving cookout. She was like, oh, Thanksgiving, just this other day. She's like, yeah, it's like an older version, though. It's like older. Because I came through, I had these earrings. I'm going to show you these earrings I came through with. And this is me getting into my human state, but this is why I'm telling y'all frequencies and vibrations. And this is how you know people try to keep you in a vibration that's lower than your own. I had these earrings on. I wear them like this because I don't never take my hoops off my ear, right? So I had these earrings in like this. And she said, oh, these earrings, what's that? I'm like, oh, my boyfriend gave me these, John. Have you mind, John was my boyfriend back in 9th grade. He gave me these maybe when I was in like 10th or 11th grade. He finally bought me a whole gift. Like, he was working at Lucky Brand. He bought a bunch of jeans. He bought me a bunch of shirts and stuff. But he wanted to see if I was going to be a good girl. I think at that point in time, I thought he was still being a hoe. So I kind of like started talking to somebody else and his intuition told him. So he only gave me the earrings. Plus, I couldn't fit the jeans. Like, he didn't realize that I was way thicker than he thought. He thought I was like one of these bony girls. He didn't realize I might look bony because you don't appreciate my body. But when it comes down to it and you start looking at me when I'm single and you looking at me, you're going to realize these thighs been thickened since thick been on thick. I've been wearing my mama's clothes my whole life. And she got hips. I'm just now getting hips. Okay? They just now coming in. But she said something about my earrings. She said, these are antique. They're like antique. Mm-hmm. And then she said, where did the sweater come from? I didn't buy that. I didn't give you that. Oh, so what, you just got pieces and stuff from all your exes and stuff now? You just putting it all together? And it was just weird to me because it was like she was disrespecting the fact that I was able to piece together some shit that looked good. Like, I was able to piece together a look that was me. And then she just kept, oh, it's like an older version. And yeah, it's like older but outdated. Like, making me feel like I wasn't shit to my sister. Like, my sister said on the phone before she came into town, she said, oh no, it's just one big vagina. We're all just one big vagina. It's just one. No, it's not. After my meditation today, it's a bunch of different vaginas that try to eat your ass up. Like, I had different ones on my arms. I had different ones on my neck. I had different ones that was on my higher chakras. It's a bunch of different vaginas in my aura. A bunch of different women, different levels of knowing of themselves. So when I had to like cut back the layer and say, okay, well, if that's not me, well, then let me be me so that I could wear my crown. But you'll realize people will do things and talk down to you to keep you in a lower vibration. Because you see how as soon as I start talking about that, the followers went down. We had about almost 20 people in the room. As soon as I started talking about that, it's only 2 people in the room. Because that energy don't want to see me prosper. Because if I prosper, then that means she will falter. So trying to make me feel like I'm outdated and old just to empower herself. So understand when you get around certain people, like now I feel like it literally feel like my toes just got chopped off, y'all. Like it feel like my toes just got cut off. It feel like something is literally cutting at my toes. Then she's like, "Oh, where'd you get those jeans? I know I didn't buy those." And the jacket, like just picking me apart. As soon as I walked in, I'm looking so good. I'm like, I'm understanding my divine self. I'm like, oh, so my coochie mobile, so it's like mine, and I could like do like this, like, oh, if I move this thing off of here and I do this like this, that's like a gatekeeping thing. Like that's not for me to. I don't have to keep that there. That's like a bad thing. I can move that out the way. That's not mine. And now I could look at mine like this, and this is my coochie, and it's like, oh. Oh, she's like, oh, you look good. Oh, okay. What's all this? And I'm like, me. You've been trying to eat me up and devour. So when it comes to frequencies and vibrations, when you finally get to your highest vibration, every other version of yourself is going to get mad because it's going to be like, wait, you're going to forget about me and I'm going to become obsolete. It's like, no, now it's time for you to rediscover yourself without me as the liaison or the cover up. You've got to take me off. You can't wear me as your mask. Just because I'm big energy and I've expanded to a certain level of knowing of myself doesn't mean you get to wear me as a mask to hide behind your bullshit. So when I finally understood that, I'm like, hold on. So if this was hers and this one was mine, what's that thing on the side of mine? And I start cutting it back and doing a pruning on it. I'm like, oh, that's not my energy. And that's what feels like it always makes my hip hurt. Then I pin this part up right here and I'm like, oh, wait. You'll start realizing you really are way bigger than you think, but you have to do the work. You have to look at your cuckoo and clean it off. Yes. You have to look at it and say, okay, this is what it looked like. Like, understand even what the clitoris looks like underneath the body. Like, we just think the clitoris is just that little piece right there. No, the clitoris looks like a whole butterfly. It's like it's this thing, and then it's like these 2 things like this, and then there's these other 2 things to the side, and these other things that go off like this. It's like a whole butterfly. You gotta go to your butterfly and be like, so what's all my butterfly wings that's really like making my wings not fly? And you gotta clean it off. And clean it off. And clean it off. And clean it off. And you should clean it off in between each sitting. We're talking, are you a man or a woman? Oh, you wouldn't understand. So when I finally realized that everybody had been literally like on my butterfly and they weren't even letting me shine and fly and have my wings spread, like before I even got the chance to fly, my wing was already clipped because it's like I was giving a piece of my sensuality and sexuality to these people. And I understand because firstborn daughters, people don't get it. If you're a firstborn daughter, then you understand. You got to pour so much back into your mother without her even understanding. Like, she know what she's doing when she leaning on you. But when she finally say, okay, I'm old, I'm 50, I'm 60, I want to do my own thing. Like, I went to the cookout, I went to the Thanksgiving thing. My mother, get off of me. You need to get off me. Get off of me. You want to run me. You want to control me. It's like, Ma, I'm just getting bigger than you. You're shrinking. Like, you don't realize. It's a part of life. The tree is a trunk. It has branches, and off those branches grow more branches. That's how we keep growing. But every single time I try to expand and I talk about her, I feel like something just go like this and just try to show, no, I'm bigger than you. You get down there. Stop trying to climb up me. And it's like, it just be like, and then every time I try to date a dude and he sees how beautiful I am, he's like, how are you so beautiful and nobody like you see that now? Like, I feel it right now. It's like, it's pulling me down. Like, it's like my wings were spreading like this and coming up and existing. And now that I've talked about it, it's like something's just like pulling it down, dragging it down, dragging it down. And it just feels so sad. And it's just like, how could you as a human being want to even be that to somebody else as a woman? What in your spirit as a woman would make you want to overshadow someone with that kind of energy? Like, if a person could completely wrap around you and encompass you in light and bring light to your life, but you just got to realize some people are also high priestesses, but they use their they use their energy for darkness. And we're at the part where the yin yang sign, the white is at the bottom and the big black part is at the top. So now the goal is to try to switch that and flip that like this, so that the big part of the dark can be at the bottom and the big part of the light can be at the top. When you start to understand frequencies and balance, because we can't kill the darkness, because then we won't have no point in being the light. But we got to understand that that's where the shift is coming in at right now, where the light is trying to be at the top and be that part right there on the yin yang, so that the black at the bottom could be down there. So, because I mean, the sun is up there, right? And the shadows are down here. But it's been flipped for a little while. Oh, my phone's about to die. Let me go get on the charger real quick. I've been talking for a little while. Ooh, look at that sun, so bright. And then everything living needs the sun to live, right? So everything living needs the light. Pose. Y'all never get a full body image of me. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm really tall as hell. Like, I'm 5'9". I'm really, really big. Let me go ahead and give you a tarot reading real quick so I get y'all out of here, because I'm hungry. I want to eat some potatoes or something. And I got to make them. Oh, we gonna eat some onion rings again, of course. Y'all know I love me some onion rings. I don't know. A new favorite of mine is eating onion rings. She cook, she clean, never smell like onion rings. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me play one of my newest songs that I mixed in the background, or the one that I want to release very soon. This is gonna be a complete freestyle for the most part. Let's go with it. Let's see. We get it. Before we get into it, today's date is November 29th. Don't get rattled. Look at that. Just think of him who endured from sinners such grievous opposition and bitter hostility against himself. Reckon up and consider it all in comparison with your trials, so that you may not grow weary or exhausted, losing heart and relaxing and fainting in your minds. Hebrews 12:3. We have authority over the devil, but that doesn't mean he will never come against us. Resisting the devil doesn't rid us of the problem, but standing in the faith of God's promises while we are waiting for God to do something keeps us from acting like the devil ourselves. Don't get rattled about the devil. If he causes problems for you today, just say, forget it, devil. I'm not saying hurt, bitter, wounded. I'm not staying hurt, bitter, angry, or wounded. My trust is in God. I'm a Christian. Watch me be happy. I mean, I don't think we can make that any clearer. Who is this coming in here now? Checking out my third eye, seeing what's going on my forehead. Looks like my brother just tapped in. Okay. Also, I see. That's a little bit wider than usual. Hold on, let me see something. Hold up. Yeah, my brother's in here right now. But I also see my ex's stem still here, so. Oh, dang. Right when it's time for us to do a sale. Look, the X just got back in front. Look, they racing. See, they literally coming through my third eye, right? Like, when y'all understand how deep spirituality is, it's just like, when you start understanding what you see on your forehead and what that means spiritually, like who's leading the race right now, like how they're racing to be the leader in your life. They're literally fighting to have the first place. Anyway, it's beautiful when you understand how your body is literally everything around you. But that's why you don't give attention to certain things that don't resonate with you. Let's see if this green lighter work anymore. It still got fluid in it. This old guy gave it to me one day. Oh, it's back working again. It only ever works when me and my ex are on good terms. Funny enough, right? Look, but as soon as I start talking about him, it only works when you're on good terms. The magic and the alchemy of the world around you when you really get it. How you literally are in co-creation with the masculine energy, but you have to choose which world you want to bring to life. Right? Because everything's a choice. Just like every woman's womb is its own universe, every man's brain is a different logic system to bring forth, to give creation power to. That's why men always seek to have multiple women. Because they need more women to help bring their multiverse to life. The more women they have spinning around on their phallus, on their rod, the better chances of their reality being the one that's leading. That's why men plug into multiple women. It's not because he's cheating on you. It's not because he doesn't love you. Your man is plugging into different wombs because he needs more creation power. Just like this lighter needs more lighter fluid. And women's womb, the sacral chakra, is water. Men need more water to create or form the ice or the structure. Imagine we're building ice cube or igloos. Men need more water places to build more. They need more fountains to bring their cascade waterfall universe to life. So your husband isn't cheating on you because he doesn't love you. He's plugged into a bunch of different women's wombs because he needs more battery power. You can't do it by yourself, even if you wanted to. I can do it by myself. You can't do it by yourself. Let me stop. I'll play too much. Okay, no. I'm kidding. Okay. I mean, technically, I don't know. I've had men who got platforms of over 1.5 million, 400,000 all seek me in my womb for some odd reason. So maybe I could do it by myself. I'm good at holding space when I'm comfortable. Only when I'm comfortable. So let's get into the reading. Yeah, men with big platforms always come over here. Men like celebrities and say, "Oh, come can you?" Look at that, celebrity, temperance, making the right decision, and this will be justice or mastery of a skill, and using the mastery of that skill with temperance, correct upright posture. The Palo Santo is getting in my nose. Woo. That feels good. So yeah, your man's not cheating on you because he don't love you. He's cheating because he needs more juice. She needs more wood for the fire. Sex cry is getting higher. Give her some more money, she be quiet. From the prostitution, she won't retire. Flames and fire. Mercy, please. You're going to get feminine, or rather familial support in the astral realms when you get your family together. But you have to have the initiative to make this happen. Also behind that, beware, there's someone doing spell work on you while you are sleeping. There are people who are doing spell work on you while you are sleeping. 10 swords in the back. They will stab you in the back every time. It's funny because the dude on this card, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Why does he look like my son's dad? Like, legitimately. Like, that look just like my baby father. Like, I can't even hold you. Look just like his ass. And had nerve to have an owl in the background. You know the owl face? If you know, you know. OVO and that XO. Okay, anyway. And the baboon down there. Baboons eat off faces. Okay. They literally always go for the face. Probably because they mad their ass is pink. I don't know. Anyways, back to the reading. Okay, these ones flipped over first, so we're going to take these first. A Knight of Pentacles, maybe, might be the one doing the spell work, or that's the truth. Knight of Pentacles, that's the truth. Okay, let's not, the Knight of Pentacles is the one coming through trying to make some shit shake. I don't know. It seemed like last night he was trying to save my ass, though. The darkness was trying to consume me, and the yellow came to fight the battle, so I don't know. It's not my reading. It's y'all reading. Okay? So, Ace of Swords, that's the truth, and there's like a pitfall. So maybe this person's only trying to save their own reality and not your reality. The man that brought flame, fire, spark to the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it's best for the job. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is the person who can get you to the truth and get you out of this hole and be the spark to help you be the best person to do a certain job. The celebrity timeline, because there's multiple timelines you can exist on. There's different life choices. Depending on which people you choose determines on which future you get to live. You don't get to live all your futures. I've seen that all my futures are going to land me in the same place, but I got different perspectives. So if I went with one person, I'd be able to see me at the award show from the sky. Like, I'd be a spirit more than actually at the show, right? Then I had another version where I was in the crowd, but it's like I was in the seats that was like inside of the ground, which was really weird. I didn't like that one. And the road to get there took forever. Like, we had to drive there instead of fly there. And then there was another one where I was like on the stage, like at stage level in my seat, and they was like giving out awards, and I was about to get an award at the show. But my baby father was there, but he was with somebody else. And I had somebody sit next to me too. So I already know I'm going to be at the award show getting some kind of Grammy. I've already dreamt it. I already been with the stars in my dreams. Like, or maybe I already live on that reality timeline. It's just I'm not there yet. But the thing that was stopping me from crossing the bridge was his baby mother. Every single time. Every time I try to cross the bridge, she'd be there with her friends like, what? Where you think you about to go? So I don't know what that means, right? I don't know what that means. But that's my interpretation for you guys, to just realize, like, there's different timelines you could live on. It's just going to take some time to get there, and you got to make the right decisions. It's all chess. All right, stay in your imagination, keep manifesting. There's a Three of Swords, some kind of heartbreak, some kind of backstabbing heartbreak, you know? During your transformation or your transition in your Chariot. So, or the fact that you got to make this transformation is going to break a few people's hearts. Take it how it resonates. You will finally reach star energy, which is Aquarius energy, which is funny. My sister's in Aquarius, right? But you will finally get to that level. You will finally reach that star energy. And you will have a 5 of Cups success. You win the battle. You see the person's winning the battle. Ooh, her nose dry. Jesus Christ. That's the only thing about channeling energies, boy. Nose be getting dry as hell. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Her. Fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries woman. They nose is dry. Sierra's nose. Sierra's nose. Okay. Had to come up out of that down there because Lord today, they nose is dry. Say there will be harmony, okay? There will be harmony for this Queen of Wands. All eyes are watching at this time. They'll make the right decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Message is you gotta be quick with it or be careful of this Knight of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because they trying to do some shit to your kid. I've been knowing that. I'm like, nigga, leave my son alone. Your spirit is haunting my child. He tried to kill me. He think he gonna get away with it. He didn't do nothing to you. My son didn't do nothing to no grown man. I don't know why this man's spirit keep haunting my son. Like, trying to hold him for ransom. Like, yeah, if you don't marry me and deal with me, I'm gonna take your son up out of here. Yeah, all right, vampire. Take your ass on somewhere else. All right, there we go. Got that up off my head. Jesus Christ. You need to go into solitude, okay? Like I did yesterday. Ooh, that meditation was so good, child. There's a 9 of Cups offer being made to you by a King of Wands, my brothers. Something about a Hierophant, a celebration, and a protector, though. So be mindful. All right, let's break this reading down, and I'm going to go ahead and go through the other decks like we always do. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Appreciate y'all being here and staying present for the whole entire video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Get me closer and closer to monetization. I only need like 70, really only 60 more subscribers. Y'all bless me. Y'all subscribe. Only 60 more subscribers and we monetizing every day, baby. Okay, so make me a proud vlogger. If I start monetizing, I'm gonna start vlogging more. I'm gonna start giving y'all like real time. Y'all wanna come chill with me at the park today? Or today at the park we were. Look, here he come again, child. He don't be. Yeah, but he back. That nigga don't want. He don't ever want to lose me. He don't never want to lose me. Every time I get away, he be like, "Where you think you going? Get your ass back here." That's not cute though. We made a beautiful timeline. You can't go back there. Your forever's with me. I'm your man. I just channeled that. That's exactly what I heard. Like, I'm hearing what? He being quiet now. I kind of heard my bitch for a second, but he being quiet now. He's like, oh, wait, everybody watching. Shh, be quiet. All right, so this Knight of Wands, or rather this King of Wands, feels like he's bringing the spark, but also could be doing spell work to you while you sleep. So have the initiative to know that this person is haunting your son. And harmony will come for you when you finally make this transition or this transformation so that you can get the hell up out of that kind of energy. I had a feeling that that was the case last night. Hold on, let me see something right quick. Whew. The shit I be saying, boy. That little pirate ship, they need to keep that motherfucker away from my goddamn bay. All right, that was weird. I just had a whole entire aha moment in my mind. So there's going to be an offer made to you to be the one to lead the pack. This Knight of Cups, though, however, be mindful, because this is a quick-witted thinker. The message is, wants to win at all costs. So keep on manifesting that this motherfucker's going to fall on their face. Because if you let it, they going to try to do anything. They don't give up. They don't give up. They be like, wait, there's still more time I could try this. I know what she knows. She's not going to leave. She's with me. And I'm like, I don't see that marking on my horse. Look, there goes that one. Okay, that one is wider. See, that one goes like this instead. The Knight of Cups is like that. You see that it changed from that to this? This one is the other one. It's a little bit smaller. But this is the other one. But here's the other one right here. The other one. See how they all fighting for a position? All three men that I just mentioned. You can see them fighting right here on my forehead. Like when you really tap in and you really start looking at your forehead, you're like, oh, that's what all that shit is? They all fighting for the #1 spot. Okay, Knight of Pentacles can bring this spiritual protection when it comes to family, and you will be blessed with the Knight of Pentacles. And it'll also give you mastery of skills and celebrity status. Whoever needs to hear that. So for the swords, your mind, they say meditate, get alone, because this pitfall people keep trying to put you in, they'll stab you in the back any way they know how to get it done. They don't care if they break your heart. They want to get it done. Okay, but justice will be yours, and people are because you're also being balanced with the way that you handle it. Everybody's been watching the entire time. You have risen into star energy, and that's your chariot exit about all of this mess. It's already happened. You're already on celebrity level. If you're here, you already have reached a point where people are watching your spirit. Like thousands and thousands of people are watching what you do, how you move, how you navigate. You know, people who are in higher positions, the 13 elite families are even watching you, you know, if you're here on this channel. You've risen into a level of frequency because you know the secrets and you're being quiet about it, most of it, but you're also exposing. So that's why people are watching like, okay, well, what we going to do with this? Because she going to fuck it up for all of us. We got to give her a deal of some sort. That's why people become celebrities. So we're like, that person's some trash. The person made a heavy impact on a place and then found out some shit. And, you know, luckily they tried to catch me before I blew up too big. That for them, right? Lucky for them. Because my family's in the government and was willing to stop me at any cost. And put out hits, tell people, if you help me stop her, we're going to give you some. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Devil energy. I can't make this shit up. It's always in the cards, man. Yeah. Went to jail, all that. Backstabbing, all that at the bottom of the deck. Balancing the light and the shadow, though. Queen of Cups is the trickster. That's my other sister. Death. Scorpio energy. She's a Scorpio. Queen of Cups. Will bring abundance, but you got to take this leap of faith to get this rebirth. Strength and ancestors is the only way out. Whew, this reading be heavy. Look, High Priestess, look, just popped out. Popped her little head out. She said, yeah, High Priestess, you got to get away from things and get into the world. Whose tarot are you reading? It's just a collective. If you're part of my collective, we are pretty much on the same timeline or similar timelines where things are starting to get a little, you know, shooken up. Can you have a shout out? Aichiro Pesqueria Calvino? That's your name? Ichiro Pesqueria Calvino? Oh, they all trying to take over my forehead. They all fight. They fighting like shit. Look at all of them. Clouding up. They all like, me, no, me, no, me. No, they fighting. Look at my forehead burning the fuck up right now, child. They on my forehead fighting, trying to keep me. Jesus Christ. Look at all these veins in my damn forehead. God damn it. They fighting. Like, I'm putting them back. I'm putting them down. I'm taking down. Doing your in. I'm taking down. Doing your in. Cause hell, no, I might get by my face. Ooh, child. Woo, child. Just gotta clear all that shit up. Clear it out. Not him trying to say nah. Look, he just got a picture. He just started to exist. Oh God, you're beautiful. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's get to the rest of the reading because I'll be having strangers come through here and I don't know what y'all be up to. So I gotta go ahead and make sure I get up on my bully again. Oh, look, the lady upstairs just reactivated. You are no longer a NPC. Come to the forefront. We need you. Synergy, being in tune with your reality, makes things effortless as long as you follow your wolf instincts. That was a very easy read right there. You will get back your childhood innocence as long as you maintain your strength. Maintain your strength. Look, trying to send all these veins back up my leg, child. Like, enough. Won't you be the next one? Okay, I'm in. Let's see, what are you reading? Perspective. You just got to be vigilant and change your perspective about what's going on in your world, and it won't seem so weird. So the fact that all these men are fighting for a position in your life, right? Like, the ex is leading right now, but I still see how the other one is trying to come in and make his mark, but I also see how the brother is trying to come in and make his mark too. They all trying to work together to, like, help you, but at the same time, they think it's helping, but really it's not. So my son was leading all of it, right? Because I clear his energy out, but they always try to get in front of him and put him behind. Like, he a kid. He can't run your life. He's just a kid. The kids are the future, you dumb fucks. How the fuck do you want old people who are damn near dead that are talking about we the new vampires to be running the goddamn show? Are you fucking stupid? Then you wonder why we all run around looking like we about to damn near die. Y'all be so fucking dumb. I'm sorry, I had to flip the switch real quick. You can't let no child run you. If you the chosen one, how you gonna let a child lead you? Because God fucking said so. You think Mary was telling Jesus, Jesus, don't you go into that town healing people? Bro is swearing, you're right, because it doesn't make sense. Mary wasn't like, Jesus, come back in the house right now. You're not allowed to be a carpenter. I don't want you baptizing people, and I don't want you being your best version of yourself. Your father, Joseph, who's not really your father, wants to tell you to sit down right now. That's literally the story that I'm kind of living, because my son's father's in jail, so his father's basically not here. He's only here in spirit. And he has a gift. My son's gifted just like me. You add up my birthday equals my son's birthday. My mom pointed it out to me the day that I had my son. You add 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 equals 6. You add 9 + 3 equals 12. His birthday is 6/6/12. It's tattooed on my chest. The store I lived and I grew up next to my whole entire life, the name of it is 6/12. My mom's birthday is 12/16. My dad's birthday is 6/16. Their anniversary was my son's birthday, which is 6/6, whatever it was, 1991 or something, back when they met each other. 9 + 1 is 10. Or really it was like 92. So 11. Which is why my son always like, my birthday is 6/11. What are you talking about? My birthday is 6/11. I'm going to let my son lead. I don't want these weird ass niggas that talk about their vampires and shit to be running my life. Are you stupid? A dude literally bit me and he had blood in his mouth after he bit me. But he's been more spiritual than me, so it's probably in his reality, he probably literally bit me and was sucking the shit out, because he did it multiple times. He tried to bite me multiple times, and every time he bit me, blood would be in his mouth. And I'm like, where is it coming from? Because I don't have no hole in my skin showing me no blood coming out of me. But he would have blood in his mouth every time he tried to bite me. So you told me, don't let your kid run. You can't let the kid run. You don't know what the fuck going on. Sit the fuck back. You're not a fucking time holder. You don't control the timeline. You fucking up shit and making it worse. And we about to be stuck down here in fucking Hell's Gates, fucking around with the damn system, fucking with your dumb ass. You don't know what the fuck going on. People be watching movies talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy and be thinking this shit not real. People be watching Zombieland thinking this shit not real. People be thinking about fucking I Am Legend. There's a reason why Will Smith was in both of the movies. I Am Legend or I Am Robot. Which one do y'all want our future to be? Think about it. Everybody getting COVID vaccinations and putting robots in their bodies. We got freaking 5G towers everywhere controlling the frequencies of the whole planet right now. It's people in other countries that's burning down their 5G towers. They taking over their countries. What the fuck wrong with the niggas in America who got y'all so goddamn scared that y'all can't even move around? Niggas in other countries is doing it. Why the fuck we stuck in the past? By the time we get ready to do the shit that we supposed to be doing, the motherfuckers gonna have us gridlocked, locked up, burnt up, iced out. ICE going to kidnap every fucking body because ICE taking black people too. I'm not caring about the haters. I'm just trying to educate these motherfuckers because they acting fucking stupid. You trying to tell me to not let my son run the show, but this nigga was chosen just like Jesus was chosen. You don't know the story about Isis, Osiris, and Horus? The Egyptian, his eye is the eye. We're supposed to go through that portal to get to the next, to get to the... Why the fuck you want to stay in hell so bad? Why you want to be in hell so bad? Why you like hell? You like it? You like burning up? You like feeling hot every night? You like seeing people fucking homeless? You like seeing women getting raped? You like seeing motherfuckers getting shot? You like seeing your fucking cousins, uncles, and everybody trying to go to work and getting locked up by ICE? Why the fuck y'all niggas like hell so much? That y'all blocking motherfuckers that's really gonna push the fucking needle because y'all ass is too damn scared to do it? Why you trying to stop what we got going on when you don't even know what the fuck shit been? You think you militant, nigga? Show me militant and let me see your motherfuckers go shoot down all of the ICE people. Let me see all your motherfuckers line up and make that shit happen. Turn that motherfucker out. Because y'all keep trying to sit here and control me and control my son, but y'all like hell. Because ain't no way you telling me that you love the fucking reality we live in when there's people that's getting murdered, killed, raped in other countries that already had it together. Their women was sitting at home relaxing easy. They working doing IT. They money worth more than American dollars. It's the reason why Kuwaiti dinar and all dinar in all of the countries over there is worth more than our money. It's because the energy is more valuable. Because the women is more valuable. Because their energy is not tainted by being out here trying to get money, being in work, being outside. The women are private, so their energy is more abundant. They're able to work on a divine feminine energy. But then when another woman's trying to work on her divine feminine energy, the other woman not trying to tear her down. She's trying to guide her. So I'm looking like, hold on, niggas. Y'all telling me y'all love hell? Y'all want us to turn into robots? Y'all don't want to be legends? Y'all don't want to be the legions of legends? Y'all don't like the superhero movies that y'all watch? Like Captain America and all that shit? Y'all want to be the motherfuckers that help the government kill everybody and turn us all into robots. So we be stuck down here with fucking barcodes in the back of our necks. Our children be stuck down here being sex slaves. Fucking children be stuck down here being like the Epstein files. The shit that was going on Epstein Island is going on behind the scenes spiritually. Your children go to school to get spiritually fucked by their teachers all day and get their energy drained. Then they come home all tired. And you sit here wondering why your kid got an attitude problem when they come back home. You know how many demons they done picked up at the school? Other people's households got shit going on. You trust in the fucking government, public schools that allow them. They bringing gay people into the school to teach our children about homosexual history. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, right? But why the fuck are you having drag queens dress up in front of children in kindergarten? Gay means happy, gay is fun, gay is everything, and gay is everyone. What the fuck do you mean? You like this reality so much that you gonna save this reality instead of going where the fuck we supposed to go at? You want our children to be turned out to be gay, get fucked in the ass by the president, all the politicians. Y'all love this shit. Because spiritually, that's what's going on. Your children not sitting in your houses relaxing. Your children not sitting in the house protected. Your children not learning how to garden. Your children not learning how to build stuff. I'm not talking to just you. Look, I feel the energy now. I talked about my gay friend. He coming through like, I'm gay, but I make some pussy pop though. Dude, back up. Relax. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. And look, I ain't mad at, look, because I know some bisexual men. I'm learning out about that. Some men like to go both ways. They like some shit. Like, hold up, bitch. What you say you do, bitch? Like Trick Daddy style. So I get all that. That's different. If you getting your booty hole touched and licked on and ate by your woman, it's not gay. When you letting a man do it, that's gay. But we gonna wait till we get to that level, right? We not there yet. So let's focus. All I'm saying is this. It's people who are literally here chosen to change the world. You can either help support us or you can report us. All right? Just like I could support you or call in and try to get you deported. I would never do no shit like that because my brother and sister's father almost got deported back to Jamaica. Their uncle got deported back to Jamaica. We go through the same shit. Niggas just think because they skin color different and shit different, it's like we don't go through the same shit. Like niggas in my family could get deported too. What the fuck is you talking about? Niggas in my family, our land got stolen. I'm Native American too. Land got stolen, confiscated because nobody would pay the property taxes in West Virginia, so they turned that shit into a ski resort. We could be sitting on our own land right now, building our own houses, minding our business. The government came and stole our shit, and we from here. Nigga, everybody going through some kind of struggle. But when you see somebody trying to fight the fucking noise and push through, and you ain't trying to help, you trying to be one of them niggas that's like, yeah, nah, bruh, the work is in here. Come get this jump. Yeah, fuck with her. Like even right now, I felt something plug into my womb, right? And I didn't know what it was. And I look, dude outside with the fucking vroom 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 car. He be coming in here trying to fuck everything. He want to take all the resources from the neighborhood. White man. I be trying to fight and protect the coochie as much as I can, but I'm like, damn, this motherfucker got a fucking claw. Be just trying to like hook in. Be having to pull that bitch out like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck back up off me, because I can see. Not only do I feel it, but I can see it, right? And these are kind of motherfuckers that they put into the neighborhood and they make sure their rent is cheap so that they could control people like me. People like, I don't know, people who will support me. Because anybody that supported to me, when he go and leave after he hook in like this, he got access to our energy all day to feed it to whoever he want to feed it to back to the system that we're trying to disempower. So you understand, it gets way deeper than just, I'm a bitch, I'm crazy, I'm trying to have boundaries. It gets way deeper than you stomping on my neck and making me feel, it gets deeper than all of that shit. It's niggas who really got power. Like the nigga that I used to talk to, this nigga could fucking open the car door by just swiping his energy over the car door. This nigga could make the fucking power go out somewhere. Baby, he could make the power go out from jail. He in jail. He made the whole fucking electricity at my grandmother's house go out. The whole block went out. He said, I turned all the lights out on that bitch. And then all the lights went out. I want you to be at ease because I can feel that you have been kept these talks in your head. Glad that you're telling it. I didn't keep this to myself. I've been talking like this for years. You gotta go on my Instagram. I've been doing this for years. You gotta slay that nigga. You gotta take the nigga, fillet his ass, put a motherfucking sword up his dick. Nigga, don't play with me. I will come right. Hold on, let me see. You cut all that shit out. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. I go to war spiritually with motherfuckers. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh, I'm just going to be polite and give you access to my vagina. Fuck that, nigga. This nigga is not my friend. This nigga want to feed my energy to his entities, his spirits, his demons. Not nobody fucking friend. Ain't no nigga your friend that ain't your man. Are you crazy? You want to be like, no, it's a nice man. He's a nice man. He come with energy. He come to fuck you and make you feel better after shit. Look, I'm trying to tell you. He coming to seduce your ass and keep you sexually bound. Men love that shit because when women don't know what the fuck going on with their vaginas. Look, every time I look down at it, he start revving his engine. I start looking down. I'm like, hold on, let me move this shit. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. Cut that fucking cord. Hold on. It's a thick one too. Hold on. If y'all can see it, y'all can see it. Every time I cut it, it get louder and louder. Now, ooh. That shit was up in my chest. People be thinking energy is just, oh, it's just a nice man. No, the fuck he is not. He's not nice. He's a problem. He's a slave catcher. They put random people like that in every neighborhood. As soon as you think you're doing something, sit down, bitch. Get back in your place. Go back in your cage. Motherfucker be trying to stop this shit. Anyway, let's get back to the Kipper Oracle deck. Oh shit, that was crazy how that busted out. I said, occupation. I'll be trying to tell people, this is my job to do this shit. People don't be knowing people's spirits have jobs. Like, unless you want to be stuck in hell with these weird ass motherfuckers that want to rape our kids and put their fucking wee-wees up our sons and asses and stuff and take their energy, it's gonna be fucking hell for you. I'm comfortable in it. How the fuck are you comfortable when it's children getting raped around you? How are you comfortable when it's other women getting raped around you? How are you comfortable knowing that our president wants people that look like you and me to be dead? And maybe not the president, but really the 13 families behind the scenes, right? Conflict. Your occupation causes conflict, but you're unbothered because your chakras are aligned and you're aware of your spirit and your aura. Okay? Real love is coming. A real love offer is coming. Someone wants to give you real love to this ice queen. Okay? Say, bitch, you cold. You a cold ass bitch. You goddamn right. Motherfuckers don't never want to fight for shit. Just want to lay down. Just lay down. What the fuck I look like? It's an expectation from this divine masculine. But beware of lust around the corner because you already know how that feels. Oh, it feels so good when he be around, but... And that lust, they use manipulation, okay? That lust to manipulate you and give you a commitment. But really, this marriage is a ritual. It's a spiritual ritual because they're obsessed with your divine energy, okay? People really don't want you to change. They like, wait, if you change it, we might burn up. No, you're divine. If you're divine, you're not going to burn up now. You just got to be on the right frequency so that everybody can move together. But we all already live in different frequencies anyway. So I'm just confused as to how, like, people are like, well, I don't live like that, so I don't... Exactly. So I don't want to live like that either. So I'm trying to detach from the things that don't allow me to live like I want to live. Like, for instance, sometimes when that car comes, it's never that loud. Like, I'll be sitting right here in my house and I won't hear the truck that loud. Like, I'll be in a whole nother... I'm 32. I'll be in such a different level of my energy that, like, when that truck come, I can't even hear it like that. It don't be like that shit don't even exist. Like, and then it'll like briefly catch my attention. And then it starts to get louder. And then I'll start feeling it get closer and closer to me. And that's when I start feeling like I'm sinking again. No, I'm 32. I'm not 20. I'm not 23. I'm 32. What the hell? My son's 13. What the fuck? I'll be 10 years old when I have my son. Are y'all crazy? Oh, heck no. People might think you're mentally and emotionally unstable. Oh my God, bro, you look young, B. Exactly, because I don't play about myself. I keep my energy to myself. I don't be outside fucking niggas. I don't be liking people running through me. Like that, my ex probably was one of the most sexually open people I've ever been with in my life, outside of maybe my son's father. Because he told me he's channeling other people's energy while I'm like, oh, the neighbors. Like I'm sitting over here doing. Next thing you know, he thinking about. I'm like, why are you up there? Why are you up there? I know you upstairs in that lady house. Get out of that lady house. Like I can sense when his sexual energy is in different houses. Like he'll pull up and then he'll go up there, get something from her, get something from her, get something from her, and then try to bring it back to me. But I'm just like, I mean, that's cute, that's nice. But did they say that you could do that? Like, I ain't never been with nobody like that before though. Cause I be keeping my energy to myself. I just be going like a whole year, 9 months without having sex at all. So energy just be going up. So there's some false documents going out, false statements. Or look, maybe his energy just so vibrant that they be looking for him. Maybe because he got 400,000 people and a bunch of different girls swirling on his ding ding, like his shit just lit. And people like, ooh, wait, I want some too. Give me. Wait, I hear y'all doing it. Can I get some? Can I? Because that shit, you have sex with certain people, like, whoa, where the fuck did you learn this at, motherfucker? I mean, I know a lot, but where you learn this at? The moon? You fucking the moon? How you fucking the moon? Moon magic, sex magic. You don't mess around with that shit if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Have your ass trapped. Traveling. Someone spiritually traveling or physically traveling. Yeah, y'all be messing around with that motherfucking moon magic and all them little guy. I don't be trying to fuck around too much because I be knowing shit. There's a sweetheart. Look at her hair color. We got the same hair color. There's a sweetheart. She got my favorite color on too, green. Who is a divine feminine, meaning her feminine energy is the universe that we live in. Once you go divine, you go big. There's a Jezebel, or she may be perceived as a Jezebel. But there's a Jezebel because Jezebels aren't usually divine feminines, but there are divine feminines who do act in the Jezebel fashion. Who's moving on? So someone's moving on from a Jezebel. Oh look, why my eye just go blurry? Hold on. Oh, he's a Jezebel. Oh, he a Jezebel. Oh, he a hoe. Okay. He snitched on himself. Whole eyeball just went bling, bling, bling. Whole eyeball just went bling, 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 bling. Someone's enamored with your knowledge or you in general. They realize you're an earth angel. Someone's enamored with an earth angel. A rising star, also 77 might be important. Seven craft, if you understand the seven craft, beware of the seven craft. It's very popular these days. What is a Jezebel? A Jezebel is a person that likes to have sex, the lust, the sex demons, the ones that come and just make your private parts throb in the middle of the day and you don't know why. Jezebel spirits. This rising star is ascending and we love to see it. You have 900 and something subs. I know. So make it 1,000 already. But that's only on here. I mean, on Instagram, I got like 7,000 some odd followers. I used to have 8,000, but I started telling the truth and people start running away. So, hey, they wasn't my followers if they can't take the truth anyway. Your ancestors see your work, labor, and efforts. And because of that, people are jealous and want to steal. Envious people are jealous and stealing. Hold on, because something is still on my vagina pumping the shit out of my energy, and I don't like it. Hold on. Because what the hell? I'm not about to have no damn leaky faucets now. Let me go see over here. what it means. A Jezebel, can you explain the meaning of a sex demon? What do you mean? What's the meaning of a sex demon? What's the meaning of that? Do you really need to know? Like a person that, a spirit that wants to drain you of your sex. Your sex is like your life. Every time you ejaculate, you damn near die to create life. It's like your heart fucking stops and all the energy from your body sucks out and goes straight to your private parts and shoots into the next person. It's like you literally like say, like you give your life or your light to someone else every time you ejaculate. Which is weird because see, the dudes that I date, they would never let me nut. They'd always nut and then they let me catch the vibe of their nut. They say, catch this nut, catch my vibe. So they would never make me die. They would keep me like this. They would just keep on nutting and just let me catch their vibe that they already created. So I guess it's a way of them also keeping me young. They keep me like I've just thought about it. I probably only had an orgasm probably like 5 times this entire year. And one of them was here. What about the whole tarot thing? What about the tarot thing? Somebody's a boss and it's causing some kind of animosity. Someone's manifesting right now. Someone's in the process of transitioning or dying. Shout out to that. Hopefully that is a good thing for the person who wants to transition. I hope that someone's manifesting that they want to transition and it's not a bad thing, but it's going to cause some kind of abundance for somebody. But the legal system is going to get involved. So beware of that. This person transition is not going to be no easy transition. Everybody going to be fighting over that chicken. Everybody be fighting over that money. Dog, I need to clear off my son's foot chakras because, child, somebody is coming through his feet and it's really like my hips is hurting. Like, boy, like oh my God, this shit is so annoying. Like, when you understand the foot is the first entry point of a spirit that's beneath you to get inside of you, you have to keep your feet clean. You must keep your feet clean. Clean off your feet. 116 minutes. It's a karmic feminine. Ooh, as soon as I clean off his feet, my hips don't hurt no more. I know that's right. I'm telling y'all, just clean your feet off. Do you know how to look at your feet in spirit and just imagine cleaning off the bottom of your feet? Like, it's just that simple. Niggas be acting like they don't know how to clean their spirits off. Like, they want to just jump in your energy instead of doing the work. Nigga, just clean off the bottom of your feet. Just look at your feet and imagine you got a fucking sword or some shit and you go to the bottom of your foot and you just cut off all the vines that's stuck in your foot. It's that simple. But maybe they can't see it, so they don't want to do it. But it's like, if you the one putting them there, then you can see it. So you the one doing the shit. You. Look, as soon as I look, I cut them off. Look. You hear the police sirens? Bring their asses back. This shit is not a fucking coincidence. Bitch, I know who the fuck I am. Look, look what just popped up. Bondage. They got a healer and bondage. Okay, they be trying to keep us locked down. They like, we want to suck up your energy. You're not allowed to enjoy being you. We need your energy to keep this matrix pumping. So get your ass back down here. Change of work. I mean, I don't understand, Sarah. It's my first time. Haha, I'm enjoying, though I don't. Did you not just see me cut the cords off my foot and the police literally came that second? Like, child, it's not a game. Pathway, because you're high honor. Somebody wants you in a third party stitch in a relationship. So somebody wants your energy to be a part of their relationship. Oh, shit. Let me find out my neighbors want me to be their girlfriend. They're like, well, she ain't got no nigga, so fuck it. She with us. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my boyfriend before I do all that. I don't know, y'all. Like, look, somebody's concerned about a love spell they put on you. Somebody put a love spell on your cuckoo. Someone put some magic on your vajayjay. A community. The whole neighborhood put a love spell on my vagina. Oh, my God. They like, yeah, we need that. That's life right there. We need that. We need that. A ice king? Oh, no, my baby father's family. Okay, so them. Emotional pain for them, because you're going to be single, sexy, and successful either way. Rich girl energy. Okay, look, I ain't got a lie. The shit comes out in the cards all the time. So when it comes to tarot, just like, you know how nothing is accidental, like the fact that when I did what I said about my feet and I cut the cord, immediately the police sirens start going off. Everything is, there's no such thing as accidents in this world. So when the cards come out, the cards are saying exactly what they need to say. And that's that. Oh, it's 9:40 over here. Oh, in 2 hours exactly. So yeah, the cards come out and they say what they say. There's no accidents about that at all. You know, there's no such thing as accidents. So if a card comes out, it's meant to be. And literally, y'all see me saying stuff, and the cards are coming out right behind it. So that's just kind of how it goes. When it comes to tarot, because these are oracle cards, right? But when it comes to tarot cards, each card has a picture, a meaning, and a value. So basically, each combination, like a pentacle, talks about earth energy, money, manifesting physical realm, right? And when it comes to all of that, the numbers give value or have different meaning, and there's also different symbols that come with them too. So it depends on which kind of tarot reader you are, because I read for the pictures and what the thing says, right? I don't read for the value of the 6 and the pentacle. Like the 5 of pentacles always means lack and poverty, right? But then also each of these cards, like this particular deck comes with a book of definitions of what each picture means. Like for instance, this one right here, like I'll show you guys this card, the Ace of Pentacles, right? It has a man, it has him with his son in the clouds, and it has a baby on the ground. Funny thing is, I feel like that's my baby father, because that same mask came to me in a dream. It was my baby father trying to reach down and grab my son. Meanwhile, he has a whole other son with somebody else, another baby, who I saw in my vision yesterday, like crying and yelling. I asked my brother, I asked my son, I'm like, you was with your brother yesterday? He said, yeah. I said, was he screaming and crying? He said, yeah, he didn't want us to leave him at the house. I said, I knew I saw him. Like my third eye, I could see stuff. I could see people that I'm not around. I just be knowing stuff, right? Like I'm supposed to watch my son the way I'm supposed to, but people be trying to block that. They don't want me to be able to protect my son. So let's see. The Ace of Pentacles. What is it? It says earth nature, or the earth nature, right? Pentacles in general. Objects, memories. Ace, Guy, or Guy. Protector God of newborns, Kenya. It says well-wishing, ecstasy, success, the perfect gain, acquisition, or things of value. So when you see the Ace of Pentacles, that's what that means. So each card has a meaning behind it. Like Wands talks about fire, spirits, bonds with the origins, right? Then Chalices talks about water, sentiments, and then the soul. Whereas Swords talks about the mind, I know, but air. So esoteric affinities are air, art, suffering, and the mind, which is so funny because my sister, she's an air sign, and she literally is an artist. She went to college, became a whole artist, got like a whole entire thing, like a gallery and all of that stuff going for herself. Her art's really good. She's been painting, doing pastels and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just funny that it says air, art, but then suffering, and then the mind. So something about her is the suffering. She's the last of the bunch, the suffering. You know, where I'm the fire sign. So fire talks about wands, fire, spirits, bonds with the origins, the original, the firstborn. You know, it's like when you really start to understand what everything means when it comes to esoteric knowledge and everything else, it's like nothing can be unseen. And people don't want me to believe, like, you think you chosen, you ain't chosen, you ain't special. It's like, baby, it's in the fucking paperwork. What do you want me to do? Not read the same book as you and see myself in the book? You don't want to look in the book and see yourself? Take a look, it's in a book, reading rainbow. I can do anything. Just take a look, it's in a book, reading rainbow. They've been telling us that we was kids, that we could do anything as long as we read books and stay in our imagination. I don't know when we became adults and started saying, fuck life, it's miserable down here, we want to make hell. Like, we want to make hell and keep helping the white people create their reality. But then when we want to go ahead and stand up and be like, all right, but like, I'm Sierra. So Sierra's energy, what does my energy feel like? Chest out, spine erect, Oh, that's my energy. Okay, bet. So in my energy, as a leader, which I'm supposed to be, we need to do this because if we don't do this, they gonna kill us. They done already said it's okay to put fucking pesticides and shit that can kill you, that causes cancer on the lettuce. They just ruled it yesterday. So even the vegetarians gotta worry now. If you buying your food from the store, you gotta worry because they literally saying we gonna poison the vegetables now. They already done put a pill, the damn wax and shit on the apples and shit. So if you're not washing off your apples and your oranges and stuff, that's why I don't even buy apples and pears no more. Because they literally saying that they're gonna put this damn layer of wax and paint basically on top of my shit and kill me. Like they're saying that. Like they're saying like we legitimately don't give a fuck about you guys. We're going to put this poison on your food to shorten your life expectancy and kill you. And people will literally be like, you need to get a job and go to work and pay those taxes. What about Earth? What about the Earth energy? I just told y'all that's the pentacle. Earth energy, material. Oh, well, let me reread it again. Maybe something about my ex I need to realize because that's the only thing I don't have in my chart highly aspected. I don't have a lot of earth in my chart. I have a lot of water. I'm mostly Scorpio in my chart, which is rebirth and death and rebirth and death and rebirth and death. Basically, the ability to keep on reliving and reliving. So basically, I'm giving people hope because, like, bitch, you might be dead. You might have died 3 times. But your energy, which cannot be created nor destroyed. So if you want to get to the next dimension and not live in hell through your spiritual experience, it's time to go to a new dimension and elevate. It's time to rebirth yourself into a new person. So if you feel like you've been in hell for a long time, it's time to get out of that hell. It's time to realize, okay, I can die again and go somewhere else. A different frequency. Or let me just play this music every day instead. Let me start to clean my house on this day. Like me, when I had real balance in my life, Mondays, I did the laundry in my bedroom. Oh, hold on one second. I gotta sneeze. Oh shit, they don't want to leave. They staying. Okay. I almost got them up out of there. I was close. But on Mondays was the bedroom. So me and my son, we would clean our bedroom. So clean out the bedroom, declutter the bedroom, take the sheets off the bed, wash the bed sheets, and clean the bedroom. If you needed to do a load of clothes, do a load of clothes on Mondays. Because I didn't work on Mondays as a hairstylist. On Tuesdays was bathroom day. We clean the bathroom every Tuesday, no matter what. Toilet, floor, tub, mirrors, everything Tuesday. Then on, I feel like I'm talking to you in real life, and that's how it's supposed to be. People on the internet don't want to talk like we're talking in real life. People want to act like, yeah, so I'm going to project on you and hurt you. Like that's how people on the internet are. I'm not like that. I'm real. I'm a real person. I get real. I don't want to do that weird shit. So on Wednesdays we would clean the bedroom. I mean, no, Wednesdays we would clean the living room, right? Vacuum, get everything clean in the living room. And on Thursdays you do the kitchen. Wipe down the stove. So you're not trying to do the same thing every single day. Like you could have certain areas of the house a little messy, but each day you focus and deep clean a room. So it gave me something to do, to clean, to decompose, and rebirth every day of the week. So my natural function as a woman was being service, where I'm able to break something down, decompose it, and then rebuild it every single day. Breaking the room down from the bottom, cleaning it from the bottom to the top every day, a different room. So then also re-stimulated my brain. Then also reminding yourself, if you use air fresheners in your house as a woman, each room is supposed to have a different smell. So it activates your nervous system to do something different. So when you smell something new, when you go into a different room, it reactivates your nervous system and it brings you back to life. So you're in this room, in the bedroom, it smells like air linen. You're in the kitchen, it smells like florals. You in the living room, it smells like cedar wood and cinnamon or something. And you go in your kids' room and it smells like tropical sunrise or something. Every bedroom, every room is supposed to smell like something different to reactivate your nervous system. So also when you're cleaning each room and then you're going in between these rooms while cleaning, you're keeping your nervous system enlightened and uplifted. It's how you trigger your nervous system to not live in hell, right? Because when you keep thinking, oh, everything is the same, everything's getting worse, I'm dying every day, I'm getting older, I'm shrinking, my back is hurting, my everything, and then you start wanting to connect to other people, and then you trying to latch on to other people's energy, and you looking for outside sources instead of going inside your own house and your own body, looking at your womb. So me as a woman, a way that I look at myself, I look down at the inside of my organ. So I'm like, where's my womb? What does my uterus look like? If I could look inside of my body and have x-ray vision right now, and I could look at my uterus, what would it look like? Okay, I see stuff moving around in there that I don't like. I'm going to move that stuff out the way and clean it off. That's how you clean your house also. You got to clean your house. That's your house. You live in there. Your apartment is either your womb or your brain or all three put together, right? So your bedroom might be your mind. Your bedroom is your brain. So when you think about your bedroom, you're laying down. Imagine you laying down and you laying on your back and that's your apartment. Your brain is your bedroom. Clear your brain out. The kitchen is where your heart is. Clean your heart out when you're in the kitchen. When you're in the living room, that's your solar plexus, your gut. When your baby room, that's your womb because your babies came out of your womb. It's literally like that. It's literally like that. Or you could do it like this. The whole house is just your brain. If you want to be a man, it's how men think about it. The whole house is their brain because you live inside of a man's mind. So for the man, his pineal gland is in the bedroom. The front of his brain, his third eye is at the kid's bedroom because the kids is right there. He protecting the kids. So his forehead is shooting the fuck off at the front of the house because you're keeping the kids safe. Everything in the hallway gonna get shot the fuck down immediately because that's his brain. The kids is at the front in the bedroom. And everything in between is all the other rooms. And you got to keep his mind safe. Keep the kitchen peaceful. Keep the living room peaceful. Keep his mind at ease. I know what the fuck I know. I'm young, but I ain't dumb. I've been through life. I done lived a bunch of times. And I done watched my mother raise 5 kids. And I had to raise they motherfucking asses too. Because I'm sitting here being her support system doing it. I ain't stupid. I know what the fuck is going on. But I'm trying to help. But if I keep on getting pushed down and I can't help guide nobody, then my purpose, my job, I'm now obsolete. So then it causes me to feel at or dis-ease because I'm literally born to do this. I'm literally born to be this person and to help guide people, but I'm not being allowed to help people learn and see things how I see it. So then my vision is being blocked. So then my goal is being blocked. And now I feel like there's something wrong with me. Now I feel sick because I can't do my purpose. That's like having a fish and asking it to be on land. It's going to die. That's like having a turtle in a race. It's going to get to the finish line eventually, but people are not going to make it feel good because it's going slower than everybody else. You're putting things in positions and places where they don't belong. So for me, I'm realizing now, it's like, oh, if this is all an apartment building, right? And we have to think about the apartment building standing up. And this is the part where I have to be humble now. Because it stands up too, right? This is how the maintenance man looks at it. I'm gonna tell you how the maintenance man looks at it because I've seen how his brain works and how they programmed his mind to be. In the maintenance man's mind, each maintenance man runs a building. So that building is his ding-a-ling. His dick is going up to the sky, right? His job is to keep a pipe or some kind of level in between each house. So like his dick, like imagine I'm the maintenance man, this is my dick. So we got the top floor right here, and we got a little thing that goes in between the floor and the ceiling of them people. Then we got another one. So each one, this is the womb up here, the womb down here, and another womb down here. So the maintenance man is locked in too, but his thing is stacking everybody up like bricks, right? So the people downstairs is the closest to his lap. I'm somewhere floating right here, and then the lady above me is above me. She's the top of it. So you get what I'm saying? The maintenance man stacks them up like that. That's how his brain works, to keep us separate so that if anything starts getting crazy, he can send his energy in between the floor and the ceiling to really separate us and keep people at peace. So during the day, you have quiet time. Everybody's brain works in a different way in order for different systems to work, but they have to also cooperate, right? So that's where we have to learn how to coexist. That's why when it comes to like religion, just because you pray to Allah and I pray to Buddha, don't mean we not doing the same thing. Just because you saying hola and I'm saying hey, don't mean we not doing the same thing. Just because you saying bonjour and I'm saying what's up, don't mean we not saying the same thing. It's the energy that you carrying behind it though. Are you like, oh my gosh, she's learning, good job, or she's like, this stupid bitch finally catching on? You see how both of those could be different, but it's saying the same thing. Versus hey, or bonjour, or hola, or arigato, or bonjour, hola, hey. You could say the same thing 2 different ways, and you could say everything different the same way. So when we start learning life like that, it's like, oh, shit. Hola, soy Ichiro. Hola, soy Ciara. Um, where I forgot how to say where I'm from. I'm from no, that's to the right of a la derecha de la calle en New Hampshire Avenue. That's where I'm from. White Oak or yeah. You're wild. I'm learning. I mean, I made it to Spanish 3 in high school. I didn't make it that far because I took Spanish 2 2 times, and I took Spanish 3 2 times as well. So I was really supposed to be in Spanish for Spanish speakers, but I just kept repeating Spanish because I was too busy worried about niggas. And when I got to Spanish, I was already in Spanish 2 by the time I was in high school. Like I literally started high school in middle school. I was already in algebra. I had a friend that was already in geometry by the time she was in 8th grade. My friend Karen, I made it to algebra, so I got to geometry in 9th grade. But I eventually failed geometry because there was a bunch of sophomores in there was bad as shit, and I couldn't focus. And they kept giving us bad teachers. It's like see, life did this. How life do people like me. It'll make you feel like you finally catching up or getting ahead of everybody, make you feel special, but then they'll purposely do shit like not have a good teacher in your class, so then you can't learn. Then you have to repeat the whole class all over again, or go to summer school. Then that is supposed to humble you and make you feel dumb. So they purposely do shit like that to us in the system. When they realize that people really are smart, they will intentionally do something wrong. Like I was always good at science, right? But instead of putting me in honors science, they put me in fucking honors social studies. I was in college level AP science social studies. I never fucking liked social studies. I hated it. I never liked it. Why am I in AP NSL history? What the fuck? That lady was mean as shit to me and she ended up falling and breaking her fucking leg. Bitch. Bitch. Everybody that ever do me wrong gets fucked up. Every time. That bitch was mean as shit to me. And she broke her fucking foot. If you are so smart, why do you have weave? What the fuck? Who got weave? What are you talking? That's my hair. Y'all be so not used to black girls having hair that this don't look like this my hair? Like, this my hair. My hair thick as fuck. I just cut it. It's my hair, weirdo. The fuck? Like, from the scalp. What are you talking about? Anyway. So, yeah, my son, he was really good at math, right? They put my son in honors English instead. He never liked writing. He hates writing. He hates English. They put him in honors English and didn't put him in honors math. What the fuck? The system will just do you exactly the opposite of what you need. Like they when I went, and then here's the funny part, right? They put me in honors math all this time, right? I made it to my what are those things called? The fucking test you take at the end, the SATs. I didn't study or anything. I ended up getting a 1600 and I did better in math than any other subject. It was so weird. It's like I was not good at math. I was literally like trying to calculate on the table. I'm writing on the table trying to do. I did better in math than everything else and got a 1600. Back then, the full score for SAT I think was either 2200 or 2400. So I was literally only like 200 to 400 points away from getting a perfect score in the SATs, and I barely studied. I'm better at math though. I'm getting better. Like my math, I'm finally understanding it's like, in order to keep, things copacetic, I'm learning how to use. Is that a spider coming off the ceiling into my bed? Bitch, oh no. Something about my son's room. It's always a bunch of spiders in there. Spiders love him. Hi from California. Good morning. So, good morning to you too. I just want to put that out there, y'all. The system knows who you are. They're going to try to do everything to make you not who you are. But you prove who you are by going against the grain. That is the mission here. You have to go against the grain. Don't just be a yes man just because it feels easier. Because, bitch, you going to end up flowing on down the lane and you going to end up falling in that motherfucking waterfall. And you going to be getting your neck broke at the bottom of that bitch. You keep on just flowing down the lane. There's a reason why salmon swim up the stream, because they know that if they go with the flow, they're going to break their fucking spine and come down the fucking waterfall somewhere. You have to go against the grain to prove you have the grit to really be who you are. You cannot go with the flow. You're not supposed to be a go with the flow Joe kind of person. No, that's not how life goes. That's not how you prove anything. Because if you just go with the flow, then what the fuck, bitch, who are you? You fucking NPC background character, bitch. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about you. You just go with you do anything. You with anything. No one gives a fuck about you. You just here to take up space. Or are you like, oh, I'm straight up Griselda Blanco out this bitch. I be running shit. I had a coworker, her name was Griselda. Child, that bitch used to run me. She used to give me motherfucking headache. Boy, her nasty ass was in love with my ex, child. She's like, yeah, we like him. Yes, bring him to work with you. The other girl like, yeah, he have a lot of money. Yes. This Hispanic woman loved his ass, boy, because he live around all Hispanic people anyways, right up the street. So they love his ass. He know what they like, and he be serving that shit up. It's hot every time because he been doing it for some years now. Plus, I mean, he got experience. He had to learn early, helping his mom out and stuff. And the funny thing is, boys are like that. They learn early because they have to help their mommies out a lot. So they be aware of themselves. There's a big spider. Oh, yeah, I know. The one upstairs? Yeah, I know. It's really fucking big. It's a big ass spider. There's like this big like robot spider too. Like, yeah. They be on my shoulders all the time, just being annoying. Like, ugh, why do you want to be that? Why can't you be like a butterfly? But they just be like, I make webs and you get stuck in them and I eat you. It's like, bitch, first of fucking all, we're not doing that. First of all, we gonna get the top layer of this damn cake together. We gonna bring this shit down here. We gonna restructure this goddamn spider web. Cause I ain't about to be up in nobody's spider web get ate up. Bitch, I'm about to. My son didn't have a dream. He said, yeah, I had a dream, Mom, that you became a spider and you tried to go to the top of the thing and then they kept knocking you down. Like, my son been a sidekick like me my whole, like, they blocking our gifts though. They don't want nobody to know that we're gifted. They don't like psychics because we know the future. Trapped all day. Who trapped all day? You trapped all day, made some money? Oh, if you want to get an individual tarot reading, you got to email me and I'll just go ahead and catch you on a back end. I catch the spider. That's all right. That's all right. Well, I got to get up out of here. I've been on here for over 2 hours. I make a web. Are you trying to be funny? Hey, bro, look, I live underneath some Hispanic people, and you sitting here talking like that is so wild. Like, I mean, it's funny when y'all make fun of y'all. See, if I do it, then y'all gonna get it mad at me and say, I make a web. Or like, or the episode of Family Guy where the lady was like, she said, room service, room service. She said, She said, no, I come in now. He said, no, I come in now. No, I come in now. No, I come in anyway. Oh. She said, they you know, fucking whatever. She's like, oh, I get involved? And she said, hey, turn around. Nah. Like, you do it, it's funny. I do it, I'm being a bitch. Family Guy do it, it's funny. I do it, I'm a bitch. Crazy. I do coding. Oh, so you know how to protect the house. You know how to like create like a whole entire like net. Like, that's all right. I do coding too. So the way that I do coding, right? I see things and I'm like, I just kind of go in there and I be like, ooh, that looks nice. I want that. I never got trained to do it though. I kind of just like learned through people's brains and saw what they saw. Because my eye can see everybody's eye. But that's why they keep on doing this and trying to block it. Oh, look. He cut it off. Oh, it's because I cut the machine spider. Damn, I cut him for real. That's crazy. Oh, he's coming back. He came back. He like, you cut me? I'm coming back. Okay. Anywho. Yeah, you see the web he tried to make on my face? Anywho. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Okay. Do you date white guys? Not with their names being that on my Instagram or my YouTube. Matter of fact, it's 5 of y'all in here and it's all men and y'all being weird. I'm gonna get up out of here because y'all probably just trying to go ahead and eat up the juice. So it was nice talking to y'all and connected with y'all, talking about frequencies and vibrations and the differences in how all of that affects us and how we can go from understanding each other and loving each other, because you choose each day which frequency you want to be on. Because even though I went through that whole frequency battle and, you know, the understanding that we're not really stable beings, we're all made of gelatinous goo and liquids and stuff, and we're all vibrating at frequencies that are different based on whatever we're going through. Understanding that when you wake up in the morning, you either choose to start loving or start being in fear, gives you a lot of power over yourself. So, you know, I'm just gonna love today, and I'm loving the fact that I'm awake and I'm alive and I ain't died in my sleep last night. I got kids, they healthy. I got a car, I got a house. Love it. We love it. Oh my God. If I don't be careful today, my son can die. Oh my God. If I don't go do this by this time, I'm gonna die. Like all that shit. Like, no. No. Explain what, please? I'll explain tomorrow. What is gelatinous goo? You. Your skin is good for real. It looks solid to you, but you see it can do all this. It can stretch. This is gelatinous goo. It got blood and liquids running through it, lymphatic systems running through it. You got nerves running through this muscles. It's just gel. This is just goo. This is goo. It's not liquid, but it got liquids in it. It's not solid like your teeth. So you're goo. You're goo. We're gooey. And if you learn to live life like, I am a jelly bear, I am a jelly bear, your life will get so much easier. You're just a big puddle of jelly. So be jelly. Bounce. Bounce your chest. Doing, 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 doing. Just bounce your jelly. Oh, wow, that's a new one. Yeah, you're just jelly. Just bounce your jelly. Look, girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy, right? It's jelly. It's goo. It's candy. I'm Mr. Bubblegum. Oh, Mr. Chico Stick. I want a banana. Oh, because you so... like, it's all in the music. Just enjoy. Go to Candyland. Be candy. If you learn to be candy and be sweet, life will be a lot easier. But also be ready to change the system up, too. Because, I mean, the more you manifest and get what you want, like, secret. When I would give my ex exactly what he wanted, in my universe, in my reality, I get whatever I wanted. So whenever we would break up, something bad would happen with government. They come into DC, they start over-policing DC, security start coming through, National Guard start coming through. Like when we would fight, that shit would be like an international fucking war. Because our energies were so big. They were very influential energies. When we would fight, right? Hold on, because I got some 7 Craft in my back. Hold on one second. Woo, child. Yes, I'm a single mommy. But then when I would do exactly what he wanted, food stamps would come back on. We get new laws. They said they were going to give out $2,000 to everybody by the end of November. I don't know if Trump said he's still going to do that. It was supposed to be some kind of stimulus thing he was going to send around for everybody before the end of the year. So, like, yeah, whenever I would give my man whatever he wanted, my reality would give me that. And that's why people be like, well, y'all need to get back to it. But that nigga was too abusive. So how do you make a man stop abusing you? I don't know. Because I'm not about to sit here and keep letting you smack me up just because we got this much power, bitch. Jay-Z pop Beyonce ass. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I don't know. Solange did whoop his ass in the elevator that one time. So shit probably do get ugly on that side. How much kids do you have? Just one. I'm only 32. I can't be having that many kids now. But look, they giving out free food now too. They said free chicken nuggets as long as you purchase something for $1 at McDonald's today on that McDonald's app. Like, you giving us what we want. All right, bet. We give you what you want. You manifest the world you live in. So you want to live in hell or you want to live in heaven? But just don't, because we living in heaven in America and we giving up all this good energy, don't mean that Americans ain't still going out to other countries and causing them motherfuckers hell. People need to be held accountable. Always. All countries. What happens to your body a few minutes after, a few minutes later frequently? What do you mean? Any other questions before I go? Because I got to get in the shower and then I got to go to the dollar store and go get some bleach and some comment to go ahead and scrub out this tub. Although it's Sunday, I'm going to deep clean the whole house. You're first, child. Anyway. We already done had over about 20 something. I like the little weird, but I like you for sure. Excuse me. Yeah, we had a bunch of people in here, but I'm letting y'all all go now. Some people like to keep the spirits that they attract all day inside of them. I'll be letting y'all go. Do you have a Discord? No, I have here on YouTube. I go live every morning. And then I get on Instagram and make some content on TikTok as well. And I do have a Patreon. I'm thinking about, because I have my poll. I'm about to put up my poll. I'm about to start having y'all come on Patreon and come do poll exercises with me. You're like, you're going to do OnlyFans? I'm like, I do got a whole bunch of lingerie I ain't never wear yet. Look, why did the heat in my house just come on? Idea. Ding, 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 ding. You should do OnlyFans. Child, y'all don't leave me alone. But then again, I don't know. Going to the club, because I used to dance. Like let me not say like I had it as a career. I've danced in the past and done upwards of like maybe I went to the club like twice, like by myself, like on my own, like drove there and everything, danced all night long, and then made it to the end of the night. Then there was the first time I did it, but no, I drove myself that time too. I drove in park the first time I ever went. Okay, so let me tell y'all how this happened. Let me just give y'all background on this because y'all gonna ask. So when I was a dancer, my friends were dancers, but I wasn't, right? Because I was always in the house with my baby father. Like I was a mom. I always worked 3 jobs. I had a job at Jamba Juice. I worked at the barbershop, and I also worked at Express, the clothing store. But I was also in hair school at the same time, so I was always busy, like very busy. Right? So when all of that went down, right? Don't do OnlyFans, please. You are a diva. I hope you never do. We gonna figure it out. But we're gonna get into the finish of the story or the rest of the story. So basically, when I did all of that for oh no, when I was doing all that, my friends were dancers and they were like, oh no, we love our job. We love it. We love how it is, being us. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, if you gotta drink and smoke to go to work, you don't fuck with your job. Because I don't have to drink and smoke to go to work. I just go to work. Like, it is what it is. Like, my baby father smoked all day. I finally understand now he kept me safer than I ever knew. I never knew how safe he kept me. Because he felt everything that I didn't have to feel. I never knew that, though. Because I never understood divine and all of that stuff back then. I was very sheltered as a kid. But I went to work and I worked all these jobs and I was like, shit was easy. Pay for the tree, come home, get an eighth, smoke with my baby father. We was chilling. We had a good life. As some teenagers, we was good. And in our early 20s. But we never lived by ourselves. He finally did get an apartment. Actually, where his parents live at right now is where he had his first apartment at, which was so funny. But yeah, that's a whole nother story for another day. So anyway, we leave and I leave and I drive to the club out in Baltimore. It's called Kings and Diamonds, so KAD, Kings and Diamonds of Baltimore. I found out about it on Instagram and I danced there. The dudes, he had another club called El Dorados or something. So I went there and I'm dancing. Well, I had to pay tipping first, and I got this outfit. Like I literally had went to the dancing store and bought an outfit. I had just bought some shoes. I'm like, oh God, I'm really about to do this because I asked the girl for her shoes and she would never give me her shoes. I'm like, bro, you wear the same size shoes as me. Just give me the shoes. And then like it was a point in time where like I think the girl who my baby father ended up having a kid with was there or something. I think the girl named Fantasy. So I'm now putting one and two together, right? That he'd been dealing with this bitch for a long time. Or sorry, she's not a bitch. I'm not gonna call her a bitch, but he was dealing with her for a long time. So I go pick him up. I'm like, give me a shoe. You no, bitch, we not cool. You ain't never let me use the motherfucking shoes, but you done came through my house and stole my clothes and some more shit. Fuck you, bitch. You done came through my shit, stole from me. Fuck you. Like I'm going off. They like, well, I bet she ain't gonna pop all that shit with Fantasy. I said, I don't give a fuck who the bitch get here. Fuck that bitch too. What the fuck? Like I was going off. So back then I was way different than I am now, right? I'm in America, regular old America. I'm in DC, the nation's capital, basically. So all this transpires. I eventually like, well, look, if y'all bitches like to dance so much, y'all can't do y'all job without getting drunk and high. Y'all don't fuck with y'all job. So I go there and intentionally don't drink and don't smoke, just to see how hard it is to be a dancer without drinking and smoking. The club owner, he kind of like, okay, so this is my club. This is how it is, you know. He like, yeah, woo, I'm gonna put you with her. So basically, he put me with this girl who was like, I guess the head stripper of the club. She ain't have no ass, y'all, but she had some titties. Okay, she had some titties, and she's very flexible. So she went up. There's like this stage. There's like a figure eight in the back of the club. She goes to the stage, and it kind of like it's raised up around the edges, but then the stage sinks down. So she goes to the edges, and she's doing like a middle split, like whoosh, whoosh, like showing like I might not have no ass, but this ass still clap when I do this. And I'm like, whoa, I can't do that. So I try to like do like a regular split back there, and I'm still kind of tight. I'm not loose. I'm nervous. And again, I'm not energetically aware, so I'm not understanding why I feel like this, but I'm just, I'm there. So we go to the back. I change into my clothes. I have a book bag on. How you mind? Like everybody got a duffel bag. They got wigs. They got shoes. They got perfume. They count money. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so out of place. But I just ignore them. Like they talking, they trying to say stuff to me, but like it's not hitting me. Again, I didn't realize how protected I was by my son's father back then. So they talking to me. I'm just chilling, like just put my clothes on, like acting like they not even, like no one even matters. So I go back out and I'm walking around in the shoes. The shoes, they new, so they kind of hurt and they kind of bite. And I'm just walking around. I eventually find this dude who I'm like chilling with, and he's like tipping me while I'm dancing with him. He's like, he throws $5 bills on stage. So then it's other dudes I kind of start lap dancing with a little bit. They start putting little ones. There was this dude that came, he's like, you do not belong here. He's like, here. He just took money out of his thing, was like, here you go, girl. Here, I'm gonna hand it to you. I'm not even gonna stuff it in there. Here you go. Here, you don't belong here. You too sweet to be here. You really don't belong here. Like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. So he just was throwing the money in my bra. I was just like, nah, I ain't even gonna disrespect you like that. I could tell you not one of them girls that's on this stage. I get on the stage again and I'm like really just dancing for the dude that's been giving me the fives. I'm really not going around the whole stage because it's like I don't really know how to dance on a pole at all. Like I'd never been on a pole ever. So I'm like, oh shit, I got a pole dance. And he's like, yeah. I never took my clothes off. I never actually stripped on the stage. Like I never took nothing off. Like I eventually just walked off the stage and I never took my clothes off. And they was like, damn, what the fuck? Like my name back then was Niagara Walls because my Instagram name was Niagara Walls back then. So they're like, we got Niagara Walls coming to the stage. So no, you're not going to my house. So long story short, Sierra, like, this is my house. But anywho, so we all this is going on, all this is transpiring, and out of nowhere, a fight breaks out. And let me tell y'all how. Oh no, because it was amateur night, and there was some girls that came in there that had ass, but they didn't know how to dance either. And the dudes who are regulars, because there's girls who come in who like they know that so and so gonna give them $200 every time they come. They was looking like it's some new shit on the market, and them pussies was vibrating. Because see, back then I didn't know that your identity is judged by how vibrant your vagina is. right? So women, we're reduced down to an identity of like what our coochie is dressed up as. So either your shit gonna swirl like this, it's gonna vibrate like this, or it's gonna go like this, like however your pussy move and however it vibrate, whatever it do, however you run shit, however you swirl, swirl, however you do your thing, and how tall you really are, how fast you can get it to go up, and all that shit, and is what people judge you by. See you later. So I was looking like, but basically a big ass fight starts out, and girls is jumping out the ceiling, shoes is swinging around, hitting people in the head. He was like, you ain't gotta pay. He's like, it's not usually like this, come on, I promise, just come back, you're really good, I really want you to come back. I didn't know the value of my energy back then, so I didn't realize why this club owner wanted me at his club so bad. Fast forward, I end up going to this other club. It's an all-white club. Ain't no place like Showcase. They required me to get booty butt ass naked. They're like, no, you can't audition and not get naked now. We need to see everything and know that you're on marketable. Only club that ever asked me to take all my clothes off on an amateur night where they was literally having people audition. I went there with a girl who went to hair school with me. I went with her sister. She used to always talk shit about my sister was dancing. I would never do that. I do hair. She eventually ended up dancing too, and was doing that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna hold you, because she always had a nice body. She was doing that motherfucker and was making money. And then she ended up flipping it and turning into a whole bunch of stuff. And she's very financially stable now. So that's why when people judge strippers, it's like, bro, the same stuff as women that we got to do every day. And when we go to work, it's the same thing that strippers do. But strippers be more on lock with their shit. They be like, nah, my shit is in a box. Like, they be like, ugh. Like, what the fuck? Y'all not touching none of this shit. You paying $200 and taking me to VIP? Oh, you can't have access to shit. They don't play that shit. And they all be a unit. And house mom be clocking shit. So, yeah, shit be on clock. Like, it'd be like, it only get rotated if they want to rotate it type shit, you know? So, all this being said, I ain't really like the experience. My baby father drove me that day. I had to wait for him to come pick me up. It was weird. Because, I really wasn't good at pole dancing. I'm still not really good at pole dancing. Like, I went to pole classes, and I was able to climb the pole and, really work. The girl, Dominique, she loved me, but, speaking of which, shout out to Poetry Emotion. She went from being a girl who was dancing at, where she danced at? Down in Baltimore. The one with the really tall pole in the sky. It's a popular one, too. But she went from dancing there to then she went to her own space, and she was renting out a room in a club in Baltimore. I don't know if she was doing that and also teaching classes, right? And she went from that to rent out her own, like, it was a big strip club that had one area that was kind of like, they never used it, that had several poles in it. She rented it out, and she started it was a gay club. Like, it would be only women or only men. Well, okay. It was basically gay. It was a LGBTQ strip club. So, like, it'd be dudes in there who was, they stripping, but they or studs would come in there and strip. You get what I'm saying? So it was like LGBTQ. So it didn't matter what you look like. Trans people, all of that would strip. I went there and I was bartending there for a while. I was going to dance too, but I was like, I'll just be a bartender. And that's how I ended up getting these little shorts that I got in here. So I was dancing. Well, no, I was being a bottle girl basically, because I wanted to bartend, but I didn't get I never finished my bartending license. So I ended up being a bottle girl there, and that was cool. That was nice. It was cute. I did it one night and I never came back. I ended up seeing somebody that I knew from high school in there when I went to Wise. Oh my God, somebody from my chemistry class. She's actually a very popular artist now. She makes music as well. So I wanted to go say something to her. I'm like, oh my God, girl, how you been? But I didn't want to be like, because I kind of was ashamed of the fact that I was a bottle girl, which didn't make sense because I was just a bottle girl. I wasn't a dancer. Not that I should have been ashamed of being a dancer. My confidence wasn't exuding like it is now, where it's just like, whatever happens, whatever happens. Look, everything that can get stolen from me, I can get right back. Right? So that was that experience. I was eventually going to go back there and dance, but I never did. She was a very good teacher, though. When I went to her classes, I got to the top of the pole. She taught me different tricks. Like, most of the stuff that I know, I remember from her classes. That's what actually made me comfortable enough to even go dance at the club. So now we're going to come back all the way, bring it all full home. I have a cousin that works in Macombo down in DC. I also went to Ebony Inn, and I went to go see what their club was like. I went as a guest. The friend that I was with, he went there. He was like, "Oh yeah, woo woo woo." You know, had the girls in there. He was tipping them for me. I got to see what that was like. That was cool. I'm not gonna say that on camera. I just thought I'm not gonna say it. So then, what was the last club I ended up dancing at? Oh, so then I started going to Ebony Inn because my friend was there. She used to work there. The one that I was like, if y'all gotta go there and y'all gotta drink and all that, she actually worked there. I went to go visit her there. I didn't get to go inside. I had paid for everybody else to go inside, but I didn't have enough money for me to go inside. I was always that person, always paying for niggas to do shit. Now I see what they still get their hair done by me because I really was like making sure everybody was good. Like really. Anywho, so I did all that. I went to the club. I ended up meeting somebody from elementary school. She was working there. She let me come work with her, and she was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Did this bitch just try to steal my life or some shit?" I don't know. Something happened between us energetically, and I just felt like, I don't know. I ain't like that after that. It felt really off ever since that. Her duck ended up dying after that. Everybody that ever tried to snake me out, I'm telling you, they either lose a family member or something bad happened to them. And I ain't never know nothing about no magic or nothing about that. But every time somebody fucked me up, something bad would happen to them. On my soul. So fast forward, I ended up going back to the club by myself and I started getting some regular. He's like, if you come here every Saturday and Friday, I got you $200 every day. The dude, the DJ, he like, nah, she me. I'm supposed to be taking her to the VIP. But he kept on trying to take me to VIP. Someone, yeah, how much? I'm like, how much what? How much? VIP, you had to pay $200, I think, to get in the VIP. And we would benefit from, I think, most of that. We would get most of that money. And you have to tip like 20 each for every hour in there, something, or it's like 20 per song or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. So the DJ and the people who ran the club was trying to take me in the VIP room and like basically was like, oh no, she about to be club property. Like the club about to be on top of her. She not for the clientele. She's for the club. She's for us. She keep us lit. And y'all niggas, she off, yeah. She off, yeah. She's untouchable. Off limits. Here we go. I'll be losing my words sometimes. Hold on. I'm talking too much. Hold on. I've been up here a long time. So he told me some she off limits, she off touch or whatever. She can't be touched. Off the market, whatever. Y'all, the dude tipped me about $200, told me to come back every Saturday and Sunday. I was about to be with it, but then this other dude was like, "Oh yeah, I saw you, Miss Euphoria, and I want you to come to my house." I was like, "Come to your house." He started calling me. He's like, "I'll pay you to just be my call girl. I just want to talk to you." I'm on the phone with him. I ended up getting into a car accident, hitting a lady crossing the street. I said, "Oh yeah, I gotta get off." Like something about this storyline is bad because I'm doing shit now that's bad. I hit somebody in the street. Now, she didn't press charges and the insurance, nothing happened because she was not injured. Like she ran out into the middle of the street because it was raining. But God forbid, like I really didn't see her. Like honestly, police came and everything, nothing happened. But I just realized that pathway wasn't for me. So as much as I would love to do OnlyFans or love to just go back to the club and go back to dancing, it's like every time I tried to do it, shit just was not right. Like a fight breaking out here. These people over here at the club, it's getting racist. The other club, the LGBTQ, I just wasn't confident enough, and I wasn't even dancing. I was just a bartending girl. I was just a bottle girl. Like I don't even understand why I wasn't even confident enough to be there. Like I did my makeup like all rainbow. Like I had red, orange, yellow, then green, blue, purple. My eyeshadow was looking real cute. Like and was still like ashamed of being there. Like I wasn't ready. I wasn't confident enough to do that. So maybe I would go be a bottle girl or something again. But oh, hold on. He out of time. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, I had to get him up off me, child, because he's heavy. All right, so doing all that was cool and all, but it's like, you just finally get to a point where it's like, as much as that, I know that that's easy money. That's 200, 300 a night. I could call that dude right now and be like, hey, I'm about to go back to Ebony. And the club owner or the DJ, he always there every night. He was willing to tip me, pay $200, but they was talking how much. I'm like, you want to fuck? See, nah, because that whole club, dudes was like, yeah, I'm going to give you extra $5 if you let me stick it in while you dance. I'm like, nigga, I have herpes. No. The fuck? Ew. How many other girls in here probably got herpes or AIDS or something and y'all doing this shit? Oh, fuck no. I started realizing where I was at. I said, oh, I gotta go. Like, nah. I can't. Cause even the girl that I went to elementary school with, she was like, yeah, she kind of like, she started to make touch with me, make contact with me. Cause she's like, I got that shit. Like, I got that too. Like, long story short, I'm just realizing everybody that started contacting me a lot of the times actually had the herpes. Cause I got, my platform grew when I started talking about my herpes. So it was just really strange for me because I'm like, y'all, this crazy as fuck. Cause it's like whole time y'all don't even realize like herpes made me famous. But it's people who were like popular, and there's a lot of people who popular like in this area, popping, got endless followers. They come to me, I got that shit too, but don't tell nobody. So how do I get rid of it? I can't tell you how to get rid of it. I can tell you how to eat clean. I like crab legs. I like meat. I like getting steak. Well, you don't want to get rid of your outbreaks then. It's just that simple. You don't want to stop having outbreaks. You don't want to stop having cold sores. You don't want to do the work. Don't ask me how to feel like me and how to be like me and don't want to do the work that it takes to be me. I don't eat meat. I don't eat certain stuff. I don't eat past a certain hour. Like I don't eat after 8 p.m. It's certain shit that I do in order to have this energy. So it's like for you to not want to do that and then want to have access to me, unadulterated access, is just like ridiculous. Cause it's like, huh? So how do you think you deserve that kind of access? Excuse me, I had to clean out my aura because there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Woo, sometimes you gotta clean it up, baby. Clean it up. Woo. But yeah, nonetheless, it was a very interesting experience learning how to dance and also exposing myself about my herpes. It's kind of what brought me my confidence level. So people be looking at me like, how am I confident? Because I've exposed my soul to the whole internet. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing about myself on the internet. If I scroll, girl, that's enough cleaning, I know. But if I scroll on this internet right now, it's nothing that's going, like, I might get triggered because it is me, but it's nothing that the internet can't tell me about myself that I don't already know. Like, people who have herpes and they're still hiding from the fact that they have herpes, it's like when they see the word herpes or they hear it, they like shrink up. Me, I'm like, herpes. Yeah, I'm the girl that made a whole song about herpes. It's on Apple Music right now. You can go stream it. I got a whole affirmation album about herpes. You can literally go stream all my shit right now. Yeah, I really, I'm outside with that. I've done it already. That's how I went 1.5 million viral talking about my herpes. But it's people who are viral who have big platforms who got it, but they be scared. Like, well, I'm gonna just fuck around with you because at least I know here I'm safe and I can be myself. Herpes, exactly, Smiley. Herpes. And I met a dude who had herpes. He made a song about herpes. That was the name of the song. The name of the song is Herpes. That Full Boy Marley. He got music out too, all over Apple and all over. So it's like people. How's your son? He's sleeping. He still sleep. He probably need me to get off the internet. He probably like, Mom, you're running up my time. Like, relax. He like, get the fuck on, like, off the internet. Get your ass off there. But he good though. But yeah, it's like people don't realize like a lot of people want to be like you or be in your energy or feel like you, but it's like the work that you got to do to like be comfortable with like that feeling right there, that shit, whatever that is, moving right there. Like you gotta get comfortable knowing that like it ain't gonna be all pancakes and rainbows. Like even being on here, I know niggas on here that just come on here to leech off energy. Like I'm looking at my son's aura right now. It's like it's niggas that got hooks all in his chest and shit. I'm cleaning them up. The fucking trucks out here is getting mad. Like no, wait, we was just filling up. I'm clean. Never had an STD. Thank God. That was the case with me too until it wasn't me. So don't judge nobody just because you ain't never had it before, because, hey, you never know. I got herpes. I mean, I was being irresponsible, right? I should have got him tested before I slept with the boy, right? But we used a condom and everything. I was like, okay, whatever. He's cool. I'm cool. We cool. You good? You sure? All right, let's go ahead. And then I had a bump in my ass crack. And it hurt so bad, I started to feel like I wanted to cry. I couldn't sit down. I'm like, hold on, I need to go to the doctor. I went straight to the doctor, had them tested. The doctors told me it was folliculitis. They said, oh, yeah, you just got a case of folliculitis. That's all that is. I didn't say you were judging. I didn't say you were. I didn't say that. If that's what you are doing, that's on you. But I didn't say you were judging. I said, hey, just in case it needs to be said. I didn't say that that's what you were doing, though. I never said that. So yeah, I went to the doctor and they was like, oh, it's just folliculitis. Here, take this antibiotic. And I'm like, okay, taking an antibiotic, chilling. 8 months later, they changed my doctor up and tell me it's time for a pap smear. I come in for a pap smear. They like, oh, by the way, did you know that you tested positive for herpes? I'm like, when? They said, oh, when you came in here 8 months ago. I'm like, because I knew I tested positive for herpes in my mouth back when I was 17 years old. Fucking around with either my baby father or my best friends because they were smoking. Look, that's why I tell people, watch who you smoke with. I'm smoking with my best friend. Whole time my best friend got herpes. He done gave it to his girlfriend. She telling me all of a sudden now, later on in life, like, let me tell you how me being honest about my herpes brought so many people into my DMs that I would have never thought that I'd be DMing regarding herpes. And this is not to expose them, but this is like me being open about my herpes. I think even is what bringing certain people to me, even celebrities. Like, I'm like, maybe the reason I dream about certain celebrities is because they also have it. Because there's rumors that they have it, that those particular people have it. And even certain stuff that they said, like, I want to create a herb line that heals people from all kinds of STDs. Like, it makes me think that they have it too. I'm realizing me exposing myself to this level about my herpes is what's attracting people who are my tribe. People who are maybe not ready to live in their confidence about their herpes. You know, certain people that still kind of like, ooh, you know, don't talk about that word. And well, I don't have sex right now. Just joined from Ghana. What's up in Ghana? Hey, how are you? International. We love that. It's 9 p.m. over here in India. What's up, India? Shout out to y'all in India. In DC, it is currently 10:36 a.m. So yeah, it's like just doing the work and really being able to, like, when I was outside, like when I would do my lives outside in the parking lot, I didn't have people all over top of me kind of like blocking the energy from coming in. I was just an open vessel. So like I'd have upwards of like 11,000 people in my live every morning, 5,000 people a day. Like we did that the day I went to court, 5,000 people was up in here. But then all them people in the court system trying to come through, you know, and trying to lock shit down. What did you have for breakfast today? I don't think I ate yet. I usually don't. I'm trying to get back into intermittent fasting. I think that'll help me like clean out my gut because I was trying to figure out, like, ever since I ate that cheese that one day, I've been having really smelly farts. So I'm going to try to do this intermittent fasting and just not eat till 12 and see if that helps, because I've only been eating salads and fruits and French fries and onion rings. But yeah. So same time here in Miami. Oh, you in Miami? Are you traveling or you moved, girl? I know that's right. Okay. My friend who helped me get into my herpes advocacy, she lives in Miami, so that's what's up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, this confidence, all this, the frequency and vibration of me being able to be who I am came through me actually going through hell and getting out of it. Like, having to come to terms with the fact that I have herpes was crazy. Having to expose myself on the internet about my herpes, crazy. Having to be comfortable with the fact that in this space of having herpes and being on the internet, learning I gotta protect my son in a way that's most different than most people, like blocking off his sacral chakra and blocking off energy to him. Like, people wonder why I do that, but it's like, because, child, look, it's niggas on the internet who's getting in my energy. Like, when you get in my energy, you go in his energy. You know, so trying to protect him and keep him safe from all of that, the outside world, the thousands and thousands of people that I'm talking to every single day. Right? And more importantly, just realizing, like, me also dancing, you know, that brought another layer, like being naked in front of people who I don't know, you know, to the point where it's like, honestly, It's funny because when I was in middle school, I used to flash people. I'd be like, ah, like I would flash people all the time in middle school. Like, I don't know what it was. Something in me just always wanted to flash people. But I never understood why I was so hypersexualized until I got older and I realized like it came through a spirit that was running through my family, like a hypersexualization kind of spirit that runs through the family. But this all goes back to the vibrancies and the frequencies of everything, how certain people carry Jezebel spirit, certain people carry based on whatever chakra you are in. My favorite colors have always been blue. So I've always been one to speak and talk my shit. But then I also started to like lime green and purple. So that would explain why I'm very much like a person who's in tune with my psychic side, or like my gifts are more on my psychic path, because that's how my third eye would see, you know? But then when I start having dreams about my sister trying to steal my gifts, like, oh yeah, I got keys to the purple and I got keys to the blue. Like, girl, if you don't get your ass up out of here and get up off my chakra system, like, who told you you had keys? You can see my keys are in it. And I'm like, what are her keys? Like, what are these what are these things where you have a key to somebody else's chakra? Like, how does that even look in the spirit behind the scenes? Like, what do people even do? Like, I still don't know on that level, like what people are doing when it comes to their keys, like what they do to people and how they program themselves to like be attached to your chakras. Like, I just imagine a big nasty skeleton behind me just stabbing me in my chakra, because that's what it'd be feeling like. It'd be feeling like someone's just stabbing me right in my throat, like right here, just stabbing, stabbing, stabbing. And that's how it always feels every time I go around my sister. It never feels good. Like, my voice always feels like my throat just gets tight around her. So it's always a fight. It's like her and my ex kind of like teamed up to like hack my chakras and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? If y'all don't get the hell away from me. But I remember her saying, yeah, we got all this stuff. I'm like, so yeah, people really be out here stealing people's energy and stealing people's chakras and stealing people's like real estate on their soul. Like, So you got to be careful. Being this confident and being this open with the world is a scary thing, but people need to learn and get to this kind of confidence for the sake of, if people get this confident and also learn to protect their energy, we could actually make an energetic shift throughout the whole entire universe. Like, if people got to this tip and then also learn to protect themselves and stop being sexually like explicit, like, okay, NLE, I seen him, he's just dressed up like, he was dressed up like a cowboy, and he was like, yeah, you might, like, whatever. I'm like, how he was, I was looking for a cowboy. How he know I wanted a cowboy? Hey, handsome. Right? Like, how you know what I was thinking? Even I had a dream where I was running away from some slaves masters in the woods, and I ended up at a farm. Next day, he released a video of him dancing. He looked like a slave, talking about some, yeah, fighting for my freedom. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, hold on. What you doing in my brain? How you know that? You know, just seeing how things can be so aligned. Like, again, people think that the spirit realm and the physical realm are separate. And it's like, baby, we living in all realms at the same exact time. Like, you imagine you're 12 people tall. It's 12 of you standing on top of you. And each version of you is in a different reality. Which one do you want to live in? Choose. You want to live in your hell version, your earthly version, or your highest timeline? The one that's closest to heaven. I want to be in that one. But it's people around you that when you get up there, wait, don't leave me behind. All you got to do is think right, girl. Like, what the fuck? Think right. Go to heaven too. Go there by yourself. Go to your heaven. Your heaven. But then you have to realize people will exist in heaven with you too. You can't be in heaven alone. That's so boring. Hey, I'm the only one in heaven. So quiet. So peaceful. But anywho, I think I've said enough. I see people are trying to take some real estate up in my 4. Yeah, that was annoying. Well, hope that y'all learned something here today. I've been on here for more than an hour, more than 2 hours. Speaking of timelines, I can't wait for the 3rd installment of Doctor Strange. This energy shift and all timelines are real. You look better in curls, to be honest. Curls suit you way better. What's the ink? Oh, the ink. Oh, This is an alien girl coming out of my stomach. I actually got this at the beginning of my spiritual journey and didn't even notice it. Like when I started dating this guy that I was dating when I got this tattoo, he played a song by DJ Khaled and it was, I'm so grateful for all you done to bless your soul with the riches of love forever and ever. But him and like some Damien Gong or something. But long story short, I get it now. I get it. Oh, they won't let me sneeze. It's so annoying. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's an alien girl coming out of my solar plexus. And you see she has red hair. You see my hair is finally red again, right? It's like when everything comes down to it and you straighten your hair, you go red and come back to it. Because my skin was turning green when I went fasting last year. I don't know if y'all remember, I was fasting and I was drinking only water and I was sitting in the sun for hours a day, every day. My skin started to turn green. And my son's brother, his dad, Marcel's father, he's black as shit. My baby father is black as the damn street. He's black. But his son that he had with his other baby mother, she's very light skinned. He was born with the green, like the green butt. That's because the original melanin is green. Just like a tree. When a tree is lively and doing well, what does it look like? Green. But then when it starts to lose sunlight and it gets cold outside, what color does it turn? Brown. That would explain why black people look like how we look and our melanin is how it is. You know, if you picking up. Now some trees are red, right? Some trees, like the Chinese tree, the leaves are red. So, you know, it goes all different kinds of ways. But anyway, if you are still here, for the people who are not here live, and you made it to the end of this video, you are tribe. Subscribe to the channel. Stay clicked in, stay locked in. Don't go nowhere because we're here. We're elevating and we're growing every day. Feel free to follow me on all social media platforms. Also follow me on Apple Music and SoundCloud. And if you have Tidal, go to Tidal too. And yeah, make sure you shop on my website. Okay, get you some golden elevation. Get you some detox capsules, please. And thank you. And also, if you're in the area, book an appointment with me. Get your hair did. Get your wig split. If you're not here and you're not local, order a wig. Hold on, y'all. This motherfucker just tried to jump back up in here. Hold on. Y'all hear my stomach making all the noises? He's coming digging through. Just ugh. Gotta put that ass down. Gotta put you down, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm putting you down. I'm doing in. Okay, putting you down. Doing in. Okay, you gotta relax. But yeah. Timelines and energy portals and everything do exist. Like the reality that I have with my ex is not the reality that I live in when I'm with my baby father. It's two different worlds. And the reality that I live in with the other ex, in between them two, is a completely different world, a completely different sky. Like each dude's mind is different. Like right now, outside is all blue skies. But I see them they're starting to put clouds in the sky with airplanes. So that means somebody who's like military or government oriented is trying to get my energy. So probably either my brother or my mother is trying to get into the energy. I'm starting to feel it right now. Yeah. Yeah, my nose is starting to get stuffy. So yeah, each person comes with a different timeline that they're attached to. Like my mother is attached to that timeline where everybody's gonna become iRobot. And my brother, they're like the iRobot galaxy, right? Whereas my other brother, when he's in charge, child, it's just him and he want to just do his own thing. It's always gray outside. It's always just gray. I'd be like, child, you know damn well you got to go behind somebody else. I don't know what it is with you or the way that you think or what, or maybe you just short or something. But every time we go behind just you, it's gray outside completely. But he been through a lot. So it's not his fault. It's probably he done started thinking in the dark You know, sorry, y'all got scratched the back of my leg. If I could just reach it. Ooh, yes. So I don't know if he just started thinking dark or what, but it's always gray in his sky. But when he has this timeline, well, he's kind of attached to this timeline too, with this X, where it's just no clouds, completely bleak, bare skies, all blue, the highest of the highest of the high, nothing above it, eternal life, right? Whereas my last ex, he has his are like really fluffy clouds. It's like a lot of white fluffy clouds, basic American sky. And then it's like my baby father, his is like kind of spread out, but like real deep blue sky, but like it's like a really stretched out cloud. It's like they like stretched out clouds. So everybody's mind comes with a different cloud. And I think maybe that's because when they passed away, that's what the sky looked like, or they passed away in that timeline, or, you know, because everybody's locked into their timeline. So I think when they were going through it, it was like, that's what it looked like outside, to kind of indicate, you know, their storyline, what happened, stuff of that sort. But I feel like you can quantum leap into a different timeline and then choose to make your home there, which is when you decide who to live with. So like my ex, when I know he's not in my energy, right? But I know in his energy, he's probably doing fine. But when he hops into my energy like this, when it's like this outside, he'll be real quiet, real peaceful. But then next thing you know, I start looking around. I start seeing them clouds pop up. I'm like, oh, you done brought me back to your world now. Oh, you came to come kidnap me. You motherfucker, you. You know? So everybody's brain, every man's brain is a different timeline. You just choose which one you want to be aligned with. And there's nothing wrong with who you choose. For me, I got several options. I got different timelines. I exist on a lot of different timelines. Even like the other timeline down in Georgia, Lord, today, that one's kind of gray too, though. It's kind of gray down there. So, I don't know. But then other times it'll be sunny. So it's like, you know, I guess during our timeline, when we had a time, that's what the sky was like. So you understand, like, I think it locks into whatever the sky was like when y'all had a time. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why, you know, because there's been times when I've been with my ex and the sky didn't look like that, but then it'll eventually come back and become that again. And I'm just like, oh, see, and some are, I ain't gonna talk about that online. But anywho, I said a lot. I've been on here for a long time. It's time for y'all to go ahead and do something else. It's time for me to go do something else. I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta go to the dollar store. I gotta go get some bleach and some comment for my bathroom. We've been talking for a very long time. Whatever timeline you decide to be on, whichever frequency, vibration you decide to be on, I hope that it's your highest timeline. Always seek your highest timeline, no matter what. Go to timeline number 12, if you can, the highest. And then eventually get to your figure 8, number 8, you know, infinite timeline eventually. But don't lock into your infinite timeline until you're with the person you want to be with. Because I touch my infinite timeline with all these people, which is why I have access to all of them. But that's a secret that I'm not supposed to tell y'all on the internet. And if you want to learn more about these secrets, join me on Patreon. You can pay $1 to join me. I'll start being more consistent on there. And if you haven't already, again, subscribe to this channel and follow me on all social media platforms. Follow me on my music platforms. And don't forget to buy something from my shop. Also, go on my TikTok and go order a hoodie. Eternal Euphoria hoodies. They have the barcode on the back. They have the angel wings with the figure 8 and the crown and the halo. So yeah, lock in, become a part of the Eternal Euphoria collective, because this is eternal. Big E, not the little, okay? Big E. But yeah, join me on the platform, become eternal, eternally with E. And don't forget to love on you. Can I have one more shout out, please? No. I'm kicking y'all out my house. Y'all want to come back over and come see what we got to eat? You come back later or tomorrow. But subscribe to the channel, okay? I love y'all. Now be good and love yourself. Oh, look, I'm moving around. Now everything moving. You hear everything? It was so quiet. We was in our little world. Now we done hopped out of our little world. We hopping back outside. We back outside. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be easy. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Remember, always have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between, because these are tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams and let nobody take advantage of you. And even if they do, call your energy back. What I would do is this, a quick little energy call back. Sierra's root chakra and Sierra's body. Suck it in. Boom. Sierra's sacral chakra back in Sierra's body. Boom. Back in there. Sierra's solar plexus back in Sierra's body. Boom. Sierra's heart chakra back in Sierra's body. Boom. Sierra's throat chakra in Sierra's body. Sierra's throat chakra back in Sierra's body. Hold on. Ooh, that one's always hard to get back. Sierra's third eye in Sierra's body. Okay. Front and back. And Sierra's crown chakra back on Sierra's head. And all Sierra's other chakras align with the stars and the sun. I call back my energy to all my chakras. That's it. Call your energy back. Call all Marcel's chakras back into Marcel's body. Call back all Marcel's energy from all people, places, things, timelines, and realms and dimensions that I can and cannot see for eternity. Call back all of Marcel's peace to Marcel's body from all frequencies, all timelines, all individuals, all realms. Call back all of my family members' timeline energy from every single entity and thing that I cannot see and that I cannot explain. Call back everybody's energy. And you're back whole again. Call your energy back. It'll come back if it loves you. And yeah, that's how you do what I do. Be easy. Because whatever you get back times 10. And call back Sierra's crown. And remove the neighbor's energy from Sierra's auras. Remove my neighbor's energy from Marcel's aura. It's that simple. You just remove everybody's energy. Just call it. Just talk to it. It can hear you. All right. He said game over. I'm not playing. No, seriously. All right, the game is over, y'all. Hope y'all had a fun run. Hope y'all were having fun being maze runners. I'm going to go ahead and go be a regular person now. It was beautiful being divine and open like that, but now I'm ready to go ahead and go focus on doing something else. Again, follow me, subscribe. Peace, love, hair grease, everything in between. And remember, don't let nobody use it. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Clear. Clear out all of my subscribers' energies from my aura as well. All right. Yeah, y'all can have your energy back. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all.